Hello there. How goes everybody? Bang. There we go. Y'all doing good today? Watch Mr. Fuck you, Ace. How dare you? No problem, Michael. Just be safe. Oh, first round catching, but stuck at work. Hope you find out we're gonna be a long time looking for that, but we can give it a go. Well, I apologize. Wait, not 4 minutes late. Technically 1. I always start my stream at 5 or 6, and then I kind of I let it pop up for 5 minutes. Where are we going? I need to. How is everybody today? I need to go and do another mission for what's his face real quick. I'll grab. Bow, bow, bow. A wizard is never late. Damn right. Damn right. Even roll. Fuck off. My chair rolls quite well. Oh, Jesus Christ, Simeon, you're loud. I need to adjust that. Why?
You've arrived at Anchor Point, where everyone is welcome.
Oh. Alright, I hope the audio fixes that.
Need a hand with something?
About to drink the highest amount of calories I've drank in a while. Got one of them monster juiced Viking berry, fucking 200 calories, my god. Undock. Delta is so fucking loud. Dude walked through a new bridge to an old ship, bought a build. Nice. What bridge did you get, Tenebra? So we've got some... Oh, hello. You look like you have a name.
If you're looking for
No, you don't.
supplies, talk to Killian.
Let's talk to guy here.
Looking for work? Got some more work for you. Want the details?
Little bit. Ooh. Raven deep chicken, fair, squirrel, rabbit, and cat. That's a little bit different, but go on ahead.
Good.
Get a chance to check out Zone's trailer. I have not.
Bring me back proof that
Better than that. Yes, usually the higher number means it's better. Tedbro. Alright, so I going. We got to go to the abandoned bionics lab in Eridani 2. Bam, 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 bam. Bro, Bethesda, can we stop messing with my fucking ship, pips? Oh, there's no more Kara, Jesus Christ. Fucking Jesus Christ. Ugh. If your Star UI isn't showing up, go to the creation link your account, add to bookmarks, and then launch your main bookmarks. So Star UI all in one, is that a free mod or is that a paid mod, Actuary? Because usually when you have to jump through those sort of hoops, that tends to mean that they removed it. It's free? Oh, interesting. Use AI for the first time discussing shipbuilding. What do you mean by that? If it doesn't show up, that's kind of weird. So that makes me think the mod author probably took it down? Maybe? Let me load just to make sure we've got no... Although I don't think that's the case, because with free... I literally just went to a fucking doctor. Oh, we're good. Bow. Bow bow. Bow bow. Oh, yeah, about season bridge, eternal conversation about I'm trying to build. Oh, you did Tenebro. I thought, my bad. I apologize. I tend to once I'm familiar with people, I tend to look for pictures rather than usernames because I'm legally blind. I'm not really. You're honestly, you're probably better off asking us. We're very professional gentlemen. We know how to do the job most days. Okay, was I here already? Updated 19 showing creation website, not Xbox creation is the website. That's really weird. Because usually the hoops you got to jump through in that regard are basically, you usually see it when like paid creators like pull down their stuff. I am a professional pilot. Oh god. Also, I was looking at some of the monster. There's like a shop near me that like sells different types of monster. There's like monster, but like coffee ones. It's like, is that not just defeating the purpose? Like most people drink monster because they don't like coffee, so they get the caffeine. Why would you have a monster? We got to get you trying some of them, Michael. You can get them over there. See how they compare to your usual coffee. I don't know if like they're over caffeinated. I'm guessing they're probably not. Because like realistically, if you want like coffee, right, but you're the sort of person that likes like kind of more sweeter drinks, there's probably better alternatives than Monster. Like I know you can buy like lattes and stuff. Although I've never had a latte. I had like a frappuccino one time. And honestly, the hot fuck me, how tall do you have to be to jump in that bed? The hype is not there. It still tastes like coffee. That door, where does that door go? Are you going in? Oh, there's a door here. Cool. Okay. Let me save game here. Coffee must run. Coffee's supposed to be hot. But that's very valid, Michael. Right, I mean the full name. Each creation of the page. Xbox doesn't show all mods. Just let me just say, yeah, the creation page is fucking stupid. Not to mention, like, the website is very, like... So, like, for instance, if you're, like, trying to search for a mod, right? And let's say the mod is called Big Booty Ecliptics, right? If you type in Big Booty Ecliptics or Big Booty Ecliptic without the S, there's a chance it might not find it. It's weird. I don't know, like, how, like, the algorithm necessarily, like, works. But, like, hello, G. But it, like, it just, yeah... Like, because you would assume, like, it would look on keywords, and if you search, like, you know, something like big, it would basically look for all ones. Blah, blah, blah. Never got the Red Bull peel. Personally, I've drank Red Bull on occasion. Not really a huge fan of it. I think it tastes a bit funky. However, they're like summer fruit ones, and the winter fruit ones are quite nice. They're very fruity.
Massive damage.
Which, like, you know, if you're into that. But, like, basic Red Bull wouldn't be something I drink. Like, I drink for taste more than anything else. Which is kind of hypocritical, in a way, because, like, sometimes I like Coors Light and Miller. And they're not exactly known for, like, taste. Hello.
Who are you?
Listen, I'm gonna kill you.
No, no.
Ow.
Beginning enemy obituary.
Website only showed up. Yeah, it's really strange. It makes me wonder, does Bethesda have the ability to, like, shadow ban certain creations? They definitely aren't fucking shadow banning the right ones. Over bed, and it's water the rest of the day, occasionally at RC Cola. What is RC Cola? I will say, like, in Ireland, we have a few, like, kind of knockoff Coke brands, like, although I don't think Cola is necessarily owned by Coke, or they will do it. But, like, they're all usually very hit and miss. Although I am partial to Aldi's cola. It gets the job done. Of course, last night tasted for me 3 days. Yeah, I'm weird like that. Like, certain tastes I like. I shock it. I did see that, John. I will be checking that out. I was looking at, like, some of the mods that came out. Looks like Aiden Watts is making mods. See, that was a weird one. I remember I gave kind of Aiden Watts some, like, negative reviews in the early Starfield stuff. But it seems like he knows how to do Fallout mods, and he's done, like, a lot of free stuff. That he drinks cores. Yes, I've already said this many times. I'm not like a drinker. I'm not what some would be referred to colloquially as an alcoholic. Much rather cider. RC Royal Crown, a big soda fountain brand. Oh, hell yeah. They are a random spawn. There's like 4 or 5 predetermined locations. The rest only spawn in the box. Interesting.
Potential combatant.
I know for their taste. Coors is American? Oh, how dare it. It didn't attempt to shoot me. No, I'm joking. Legendary at a guns. Legendary at guns shop. The update Vigilance Hub should... After the TLM's Vigilance Hub, what is that?
Recommending
I had about 20 mods, was correct, but I'm getting a strange stutter in my ship every now and then. Alright, so Anthony, what I would so a stutter in your ship is something that's not necessarily tied to mods. It very well may be, but myself and a few people in the Discord have noticed that that can pop up regardless of mods. What I would recommend doing... Hello there, Jim Jam. We're still on the hunt for things. I would recommend trying to make a new save without any mods to test for sure, because it could be mods, but the thing is, it also could just be the game. Now, how many hours have you on the game? Because the game itself can tend to shit a brick at times. Like, where the fuck is these locations? Ship, technician only 75k, I guess. I don't get... No, you don't get full value. Sadly, you get very fucking little. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, the... It can... Yeah. See, that to me is more... It's more likely... Grandpa soda. That's more likely, Anthony, just the game. Now, you can have... Normally, there's a couple of, like, stutters that exist in the vanilla game. Like, for instance, sometimes dying and reloading the save can cause stutters. I did get that ship stutter one time. It's hard to diagnose when mods are involved. Generally speaking, though... If the mods are from reputable mod authors, which it's hard these days to tell who's who, and like say for instance, if you have a gun mod and the gun modder knows they're doing, generally a gun mod shouldn't cause issues to like ships. You would want to be realistically looking at your ship mods. However, if you have a high number of mods, it could actually be, you know. If it's turning your ship, turn motion blur off, been happening all I did. Oh, wait, can we turn motion blur off on Xbox? Oh yeah, maybe that sounds concerning. Motion blur's never on. I fucking hate motion blur. Big vanilla ships at heavy pit. They can, yes, that is very true. It's a bit finicky because you have no real way of knowing. You're just kind of playing to kind of Bethesda. No problem, Anthony. No problem. I will say, one of the ways you definitely can, like, if you see, for instance, when you load your ship in the ship builder, and if you have modded parts and you try and, like, move up and down in the menu with those through those modded parts and the game slows down, that is a sign that those parts will slow down your game somewhat. It might not be as... Where the fuck is the goddamn box in this fucking building? It might not be as prevalent... on, like, depending on the situation. 50 mods active, is that considered a lot? Again, not necessarily, but it also depends on what you're using. Like, when I start to do, like, the shipbuilding mods, there's probably about 20 or so mods I use for shipbuilding. And then when you start to factor in some gameplay and weapon mods, I would say anything over 100 is when, like, it starts to become very problematic. But even then, it might not be problematic at all. Oh, found it. Oh, yeah, now I remember. It's okay. We're gonna have to speedrun this a few times just because I can't be fucking arsed. We're not gonna just... We're gonna just do it. I feel like every stream we're gonna try and get at least one.
Damage. All systems. Catastrophic damage.
I might have to, let me bump the difficulty up a little bit. Oh, thank you very much, Spencer. Thank you, this is a very nice gun. I'm gonna go back to normal just because this, honestly, a lot of the weapons, when you put the fucking weapons in Starfield burst fire, the things are crazy. The recommended first mod. What are you looking for, Baron? And I might be able to assist you and also other people. Are you a shipbuilder? Are you a kind of a role player? Are you a gun person? Who else? Invisibility equipment. Yeah, no, stay the fuck away from it. Bethesda did a fucking piss poor job of optimizing that. Oh, God damn Bethesda. I like to yeah, hello Eclipse. It does feel like most games burst weapons are just so incredibly overpowered. Like almost like Halo, BR, Battlefield, like Call of Duty, M16s. I think it's, I mean, I would assume it's because of how like burst fires usually have a higher fire rate than fully automatic. Yeah, the invisibility equipment, I wouldn't use it. Not to mention, I don't even think it works that well. Like, I'd have to look behind the scenes, but I have fucking no way of knowing for sure. But I feel like all it really does is, like, make it so enemies are less likely to hit you. Like, it doesn't actually, which that's what it says it does. But the boost perk is better. More into ships. Like, so shipbuilding or ships in general? Shipbuilding... Like, Watchtower is definitely the one I would recommend the most because when it, depending on what you're on, PlayStation or Xbox, it's really good. It adds loads of new, like, ship-related stuff. It adds, like, kind of airstrike stuff. It adds fleets, which is pretty big. However, if you're looking for something more ship-build-related, I would probably have to suggest ACS Deimos because ACS Deimos is god tier. Now, obviously, other people can chime in here because, you know, I may be biased. I'm a shipbuilder at heart. I love me ship. I shouldn't be looting them until I hit the box first. Excuse me. And there's nothing in there. I'm gonna try again. Better flips. Yeah, like, when it comes to shipbuilding, I would recommend getting all the free ones first out of the way. Better flips, better snaps. Hello there, Alpha. Cross Heavy Industry. In Trinity, when it works. I'm not sure if Trinity works yet. Ship decorator, ship build configurator, Sadir's decorative engines. There's like a crap ton of like kind of free stuff. Well, with the Varun Equinox style gun, I named it Henry. Don't remember what they're called. The Varun Equinox. Oh, it's like called the something strike, I think. There's a patch. I can't see. I really wish, like, and I get, like, with free mod authors and stuff, you know, like, you don't want to step on anyone's toes, but it does bother me that the mod authors moved away because, like I will say, Trinity was one of probably, it's up there with snaps and flips as one of the coolest fucking things. Like, we need to find, like, a mod author who, like, is intent on fucking writing out Starfield, whether it gets 1 million updates in the next 4 years or 0. And just, like, you know, the whole shebang. Like, I'd love to see someone size down a lot of stuff. Tennessee working overdrive. I feel like Tennessee needs to hit up, do you want OP ship parks? If, do you use... I don't really, Dutchie. I tend to just use merging. The only real thing I use from like the mini cross or the cross stuff was I tended to rely on the A, B, and C class little engine thruster things. Just because they're very useful if you're using decorative engines. Rocking Watchtower. Watchtower, very fucking cool. Hey, don't be disrespecting this counter, right? It took me a whole 2 seconds to make a little LeBron. We're raw dogging this first one. Your mod is a nice little mod. Can I Constellation Factor? Ooh, that's fucking sick. I know that Mattia and Tiger Shipyards are good. So is Avantech. So is DareTech. Like, they're all very good. I'm very much vanilla style when it comes to stuff. Ooh, Doomsuit, very cool too. Is there a mod you can add trees to your outpost? I know there's a paid mod, but I'm gonna be honest, I doubt it was updated. I guarantee you there's free Outpost mods that add them. Monster, that's like honestly the first energy drink I can get behind. That's very nice. Excuse me. Oh, I have like... actually have a thing we can do here. Wicked does... with Outpost, watch you break down Terran. How can they... yeah, I was kind of a bit shocked, LeBron. Like, there's some pretty bad inconsistency. Now, look. As I always say, I'm not a hater. I love Bethesda. Maybe I'm expecting too much by wanting them to kind of write a really cool faction. But I've seen like people like a load of people have like said that they're just a copy and paste of different factions. And like, to be honest, look, the idea of like a faction that like stems from the aftermath of like a war between two factions, that's nothing new necessarily. Just be careful with Outpost. Just be careful with Outpost, because Outpost, generally you want to stick with, if you're going to be sticking with Outpost mods, make sure that you use mods that work well together, because of how the Outpost system works, like, because of how the Outpost system essentially works, where, like, mod authors, when they add new parts, right, they, like, add them, like, as, say, like, modded part 1, 2, 3 in the list. If another mod author used the exact same numbers, it will cause conflicts. So you're better off sticking to one if possible. But on the surface, Terran seem like Bethesda match the Enclave and the Institute together. Oh, that's quite valid. The Wind and Sun pirate ship mod. Is that the one that adds the sails? It looks cool. Wouldn't be my cup of tea, though. I'm not a huge fan of, like... although it does give a kind of a... what was that thing back in the day? There was like a not a TV show. What is it called? It was like a series where like there was like ships, but they were like flying ships. Can you get... is there perks to increase my thing? Treasure Planet, thank you. That was it. Why bother with Starborn rules? In regards to what, Spencer? Reload loop will be faster with a smuggler captain. Find a smuggler ship, go inside, say in front of the captain before talking. They absolutely dropped it. Oh, do they? Oh. Goes a lot faster from the elevator back door. There's an elevator back door? Huh? Excuse me? Also, the place you came through, the back. Wait, there's a door outside? Was that the master door? Is that it over here somewhere? Where's that?
Warning. Eye sensors.
Is it here?
Suspicious activity.
Oh, save before... oh, shit. Bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-da-dum. Yeah, don't worry, I'm a professional. I know I missed Midas Manor. That was a fun addition. I don't think I ever reviewed that one, because I remember people used to talk quite highly of it, but I don't remember it. Right? I don't. Again, I don't think I reviewed it, which is always a bit of a shame, because like, yeah, from the inside you get a key downstairs to use. Oh. Bam. But lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Whether or not to build a settlement during my... I would definitely recommend building a settlement, just because it's handy to have. Not to mention, the only downside is picking the lock each time you get straight to the chest. Don't worry, I'm a professional. You know what I was thinking, though? The music playing soft and slow. Oh, you're referencing the song I was singing. I was really confused for a darker suit. You can get, I mean, there's a lot more suits in the game now. If you're looking for like straight, like dark, I'm trying to think. The Ryujian you'd probably like. Ryujian suit's really cool. What else is there? Deep Seeker's always my favorite. Yeah, I feel like that would have been like the clever thing to do. I finished Squid Game last night, and that was fuck. And honestly, I kind of, I think it was trying to insinuate that they're going to America. Wait, where does this go? One also counted a blank cell so I could build since he has no player build area, no outpost. And my Starborn suit. Oh, Starborn suits. No, they won't get darker. Well, kind of. Made sure I've season 1. I'm easy watching LeBron. I was like, it's all right. I'm like, there's fucking nothing to watch on fuck me, where? It's so one. Like, no, very little. I mentioned before, but you see the trailer? I did not. I seen it was posted. Oh, fuck. I do this arseways. Right, we're just gonna come back in. Invincible. What is invincible? What is that when it's at home, as we say? I do have Amazon Prime. What did you say by you? I upgraded a free mod to a pay mod, but I can't get rid of the old mod. And when downloading the new mod, it keeps down the old mod. That is a known issue, by you. Robert Kirkman. Robert. To be honest, I tried watching The Boys. It just gets very dark, like unnecessarily dark. Which, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of it, isn't it? To show, like, heroes is like, but... yeah. Like, I watched, what did I watch? I think I originally tried to watch it, seen the initial scene, and was like, no. God, no. And then I kind of went back, and I was like, this is too bad. Sphere is such a string of people with a mindset. Oh, that's... yeah. I'm kind of honestly surprised they didn't get, like, the main man himself, and I say that with complete sarcasm. Andrew Tate, what color's your Lamborghini? But isn't he in jail for raping women? One true detective. I was actually looking to see, like, some olden goldies, olden. After watching his shit, did his bed. Yeah. Like, it just, like, I get, like, what they're trying to do, and there's probably darker shit out there, but I'm just not a fan. Ooh, the new Street Fighter looks pretty good. Bam, yeah, that's the point. Show how people... like, the first scene hooked me, completely caught me off guard. A lot of predictable shit. What do you mean? Are we talking about... what are we talking about now? You talking about The Boys? Don't watch the rest of the series though. Hello there. Do you know a bug about quest log that activities and even some quests disappear although they're still there? To be honest with you, Constantine, I apologize. I don't know how you would want me to pronounce that. I have not. Now, I have had bugs with quests not finishing, but quests where you can't view them or interact with them. No, if you give me a second, I can actually show you one that is bugged on my end. But... oh, yeah, that's what... yeah, that is exactly what I was like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. And I kind of watched it again. I was like, you know what? Like, some of the characters I quite like. Like, I always liked your man, the Aussie guy. I always liked him and, like, pretty much everything he's in. I remember, like, I think the first time I seen him was in Riddick. Oh, Riddick is such a good series. Right. So I currently have it. Now, I've never had this bug before, but I currently have a bug where you see the incursion, it won't let me do anything. I can accept, I can do that, but it won't let me set a course. That is Carrie. Yep, exactly. That is the man. Absolute fucking phenomenal actor. This is new to me. I haven't really noticed it before. But if you're having an issue like this, where say like a quest, like if you have like say like a quest that you can't do anything with, like in this instance, it's a game bug. If you're having an issue where like you can't interact with quests or quests are disappearing, that makes me wonder, do you have any like UI mods? Because that makes me think you've got a UI mod messing around, messing with things. I was having an issue with my game and my game crashed. Are you using mods? Russell. Riddick, yes, Riddick is Vin Diesel. Really fucking good series. And, or sorry, not series. There's like the Pitch Black, which is the original one, and then there's Riddick, and then there's like another one. Or Space Station, me cool, Bethesda, just shut it off, no combat loot, anything. To be fair, Dutchy, those, to my knowledge, those are supposed to be the relay stations that they use to essentially send transmissions. They're meant to be, like, no one's supposed to be in it, Pitch Black. No, I, see, this is where, like, I tend to disagree, because I find that sort of stuff fun. I love the idea of, like, the Necromongers. I thought they were really fucking cool as, like, a kind of a faction. You have a load order. All right, see, it's probably a mod. Probably. And I say that with a lot of certainty. And but the thing is, like, with that, realistically, unless you could obviously list your load order and stuff, and we might be able to help, but realistically, we probably won't be. This is the one thing when it comes to modding. Mods do not have to... You don't have a single one? No problem, Constantine. You could try and uninstall, reinstall, but yeah, I feel like that might not solve it. But, what was I saying? Who was I? What was I? Hold on, give me backpedal. Yeah, Necromonger is very cool idea. Yeah, so the thing is, more than mods do not have to work together, and that's the sad reality. More than likely, you're having an issue where two mods are conflicting. Now, sometimes you can like hit up another person that used a lot of mods. Like sometimes I've seen Tennessee will go in the Discord and kind of list their load order and stuff, but not always. It's yeah. But if your game is, the way I would look at it first, right? Your game is suddenly crashing. Did you update a mod recently? When was the game last running perfectly? Because it's possibly an update to a mod. It's also not Necromongers. It's also possible you might have added a new mod that kind of fucked up things. It could be that Bethesda updated stuff, but Bethesda these days don't update stuff, so they're off the hook on that one. It's a bit of a fucking shit show, though. Like, I feel like, specifically with, like, paid mods, Bethesda should kind of do a little bit more due diligence. I like that word. And, like, kind of figure out, you know, like, okay, like, this mod, we know what this mod does because, you know, like, said author explained to us what it's supposed to do. So we're going to make sure that said mod actually, like, works with, like, other mods that, like, mention that system. Oh. Oops. It didn't happen a couple of days ago, and I was blasting a chat from Xbox because it thinks that I broke my loader and a few mods got updated, especially two paid mods. So a mod updating definitely could have broken your load order. Now, it's highly unlikely, but it is still possible. The only problem with that, right, is it's going to be a pain in the arse trying to figure out which mods actually got updated, because there's no real way to tell obviously you can say like, oh, I updated like big booty ecliptics, but realistically the game, the fucking mod load order will let you update things on the daily for mods that don't even like have updates. Jesus Christ, my fucking loot pool is my loot roll, my RNG is dog shit. I do wonder if Bethesda, good news, also bad. Someone Nexus made a mod to change the spawn rate of Figurines. He doesn't have an Xbox, so he's looking at someone to port it creations. Ooh. Ooh. See, I like that, right? But realistically, something like that will probably not be allowed to be a paid mod. Because of, I think we were saying, Doc, about like how it can't rely on stuff necessarily. There would be, I'm telling you, there'd be fucking serious money. I know a lot of fucking gamers with a capital G that would have no problem throwing money at like the ability to earn achievements. On the worst sci-fi. See, I was gonna watch Rebel Moon just because it looked aye, as they say, but I'll tell you the mods. Okay, no problem. Truly, the most important addition DLC is a Delta. Say it. It's pretty cool. I love the conversation he has with. I seen the Orville and I was like looking at that. So help me, Crimson. Someday somebody makes a big blue cryptic mod just so you're forced to review it, just to acknowledge the fact that you have reference. Oh, there's probably some degenerate that already did it. I heard Rebel Moon's kind of like, but like, I like fucking generic sci-fi. I've seen the Orville, which it's like a Star Trek knockoff, isn't it? Alright, game, can we like some good fucking lore, some good fucking RNG for fuck's sake? Caffeine's going to my head and I'm not even using it properly. Pluribus. I do not think I did, John. It was hot shit, one of the most boring and stupid series. See, Jim Jam, you could say that, but I like very like fucking generics like stuff. Like I enjoyed the Halo TV show, and most Halo fans would call me what would you say, like a charlatan. But like I genuinely thought it was like quite enjoyable. But then things are easy for fucking, you know what I mean? What was I? To be honest, and I don't know if, I mean, there's probably something out there that does like a decent job, but I really fucking like, I like the strain. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the Halo show. Like a lot of people a lot of the criticisms are valid, but it's still getting to see Spartans in like the flesh doing cool shit. Yes, the banging was a bit kind of what the fuck. But like people who like, I mean, Master Chief has a romance with Cortana, you know, like they love one another, but it's beyond that. It's intimacy. Okay, can't even remember the original Time Bandits. I have no. What's the director's cut? What's the director's cut like? It's interesting. Oh, I don't have Apple TV, but I was going to get into it. I actually came up with a workaround for the dependencies. That's seeing the VC contract unless technically against. I'm guessing no. I give Danny with ideas. Well, see, the thing is, right, Doc? I feel like probe tech, right? That's all we need to say on the matter. Some of the stuff my guy puts out, if he can put that shit out, I'd be surprised. Thank you. What do you mean, goofy? I work fucking hard on that. Do you want to watch 2 hours of farmers threshing wheat? Oh, hell yeah. That's my kind of thing. Do you see the free mod that makes some companions disappear beside an opportunity? That seems quite cool. I did see Paul was talking about that. Wasn't there like Apple TV? Yeah, no, Apple TV also had like a really good dinosaur thing that apparently was like really fucking good. I need to watch the one on Netflix. I've heard the dinosaur thing is like on Netflix is really cool, but I've also seen people complaining. It's like, how did they know that dinosaurs did this? And I'm like, excuse me, do you understand? Do you understand how stuff works? Okay, I did that. Mapper, you can do no wrong. What series is this now? Hold on now. What series? Is that Murderbot? How the fuck do we... This is the real end game of Starfield. Trying to figure out how to work this. A lot. I found like forward anchor point. Hello there, Nick. The forward anchor point are going to be the only ones that spawn naturally. Like hell, like, can I fucking select that game? Thank you. I feel like if you're the sort of person where like you like the idea of collecting action figures, but you don't want to jump through literal hoops, I would honestly say give it time. Let a mod author make like a free version that essentially places them in like specific locations. Where is that one? Is that one that one? We're gonna have to reload the save because I think I fucked that one. Oh, my cousin was talking about what we do in the shadows. We'll say I kept seeing clips of him from something where he's like, it's like what is he it's like, Clem Fandango, can you hear me? And he's like, yes, I can hear you. And just like, yeah. He's already updated for Starfield stuff. Ooh. You love doing locks and collect figures. An army of... Yeah, they definitely shouldn't have made them fucking... they should not have weighted them the way they did. Like, some games, well, I don't know how Bethesda does their spawn rate. But generally speaking, games that actually care about their stuff will, like, 9 times out of 10 make it so that, like, oh, you know, every time you find one, it gets removed from the, like, pool until you basically find all of them. And that's how it should be. But I think secretly Todd Howard likes us in pain. There's that one there. Up to free version with them all, but yeah, placing and set would be... That's what I mean. I think it'd be, like, a really good... Just for, like, people who want that level of... Fuck, I forgot to delete. Just for, you know, people who want that level of kind of collectivity. Bam. I see Sarah, you see here. I was surprised to see Sarah fucking technically outranked fucking Kande. We got it Velgo VA back so we could have give him
Massive damage.
also they changed the Unity part. I'm not sure to change. Okay, sorry, I didn't see. Hold on now. Whoa. Here mods good upgrade. Lyria, the gang's all here. New Atlantis awaits. Praxis UI inventory. Project Viper Covenant. One paid mod. So, Lyria should be fine. What is New Atlantis awaits? I am familiar with Praxis UI. I'm familiar with Project Viper Covenant. I'm familiar. Gangs all here worries me because it broke my AI. However, that was my stupidity. If you download a mod that messes with the player AI or the NPC AI, do not delete it midstream or mid thingy. Also changed the Unity power. Times I used the Unity, it was a Starborn. This time it was me. The second. Whoa, that's fucking cool. Pretty intensive. What is? It's a Oh, that could be your problem. Yeah, you on Xbox? Cause. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love the kind of the overhaul mods for like stuff like that, but I would stay away from them personally until... The thing is, it's okay if you have nothing in New Atlantis, but the problem is New Atlantis is like fucking Doc Mitchell's house. Everyone and their mother wants to have their mod like front and center in New Atlantis, and it's kind of problematic for that reason. Bum, taking my sealed crate, like seal sign it for me. Oh god. It'd be really cool to get one of the Sarah figures and go to her voice actor in real life and get her to like sign it. Probably the only value it'd be worth. Some Game Pass thing is it? What do you think about the custom Game Pass thing? What's custom Game Pass? What is that? Is that like you can pick and choose? Because I heard them talking about that. To be honest with you, I would fucking love to be able to pick and choose because, like, it gives me a load of, like, fucking V-Bucks and shit. I don't play Fortnite, which that always bothered me because, like, yeah, I don't know if you ever noticed, Game Pass, like, gives you a load of rewards, and usually it's for free-to-play games. It's never fucking for the free-to-play games that I actually play. Like, when I used to play a lot of World of Warships, it was like, here's War Thunder shit, you know? I played World of Tanks. It was like, here's fucking some other game. Not to mention, like, why would we not get in-game currency for Bethesda titles? Like, imagine a free 1,000 credits every month for Starfield. Oh, I'd probably eat into their budget. I yearn for Tatooine, yet I'm on Xbox. Tatooine is still on Xbox. Tatooine is most definitely on Xbox. Are you on the S? See, this is what also, like, I've seen people like to fire shots and be like, oh, you know, the S is a dog shit console and your mother. That's what I mean. Like, would it be that hard? Like, it's a currency that really doesn't do anything. They want to support. I mean, that's fair, Ace. But like, I mean, you're not wrong. Which sees you can find figures for outright reject you because they disagree. I mean, that's, yeah, the only light mod I've used is Real Light Starfield. It's a pretty cool mod. I'm not a big light person. Beware the value decrease. Have Sarah signs it. No, I definitely wouldn't. It make the cut. I mean, it did. You're not wrong there. But yeah, like, people used to always be like, oh, the Series S is so dog shit. It's like, shut the fuck up. Series S fine. You just can't optimize your shit. Fucking Battlefield runs the Series S very well. The game runs, like, look, it's not going to be like a powerhouse, but neither is the fucking Series X. The game needs some optimization, but I don't understand that one. And again, I'm not a mod author, so, like, it's fair, like, to be like, Crimson, you're a fucking idiot. But, like, I don't understand why, like, the new Star Wars thing wouldn't work on the... Wow, this is fucking easy. Hello. Well, that's, like, Jesus Christ. All my games run fine. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, no issue with it. I think it's just developers who are subpar developing. This is the problem. There's too much of relying on AI doing all the work, and it's like, unless AI is going to make it so that, like, you could make a PC or you can make a computer for, like, the guts of 500-600 that can, like, run games really well, I don't care. I just don't give a fuck. Oh, they definitely do not want to optimize it. That's why, like, fucking, all right, fuck you guys and your fucking Jasper Cricks. Fucking asshole. Well, the X is equally good. My brother has Star Wars on his Xbox. It runs okay. That's, I mean, it runs good on the X. Supposedly, it runs not the best. The Series S can run straight. That's what I mean. It should run. It should run. Oh, that's more effort. I might have to do another one, like, duplicates. Maybe I should over 1,000 Xbox, make a computer for Xbox to Joe. Oh. Who's going off? I'm not going off. This is just my normal tone. But it is quite valid. I'm a console player at heart, and I don't like when people try to blame, like, you know, issues like, oh, issues, game is, you know, because this. I'm like, brother, shut the fuck up. You can't fucking develop your game properly. Isn't that's the real reason? Hello there, shut up. Maybe if you actually complete the Crimson Fleet, fuck off. Never. Absolutely never. I am actually very interested in the Black Flag. That was like my very favorite Assassin's Creed.
Reminder.
You get a cricks. Fucking calm down, Oprah. It looks quite cool. I've always loved, like, but then I like Skull and Bones. I think Skull and Bones is really, really fucking fun. Where's Delta? Hurry up.
Massive damage.
It'll be when the updates. Cyberpunk, wait until 2.1 Cyberpunk start playing it. Does Starfield have class ships? It should. Now, saying that, I wouldn't care too much about M-Class as somebody who has built fucking hundreds of ships. However, you're better off like waiting. I would recommend, these are the ones I would recommend as a PlayStation player. Now I'm not sure if they're out. I will have a video, but Rooks is better flips and snaps. Ship decorative menu, they're really good. Cross heavy industry, definitely. ACS demos, definitely. That's paid though. In Trinity, I don't think is working. Pissing in the wind, competing with Sea of Thieves and Black Flag. Already had Black Flag out. Well, the thing is, people are going to buy it because it's single player. That new Windrose looks quite cool, but my biggest kind of concern with it is, again, it's like PC fucking only. Like, come on. Console player asking for help to see Mos Eisley. Yeah, but what do you... I was asking you, Spencer, like, explain to me, like, what... Do you have a Series S and you're having issues with Mos Eisley won't work? That's why I was kind of ranting. Because, like, the thing is the developer says that the S can't run it, but I mean, look, I don't buy it, basically. An S with a disk drive. Yeah, I mean, we only have one place now that sells fucking disk drives. Star Stations was selling me really cool. But yeah, Sea of Thieves is fucking sweaty. Although I'm talking to Binary, me and Binary, we met on that. We were vanguards or early alpha testers. That's like, it's really fun, very simple. If Series cannot run it, it should. Dutchy, I agree with you 1000%. Like, I feel like every single person that makes a paid mod, right? Or like, well, modding in general maybe, but like a paid mod should have an S, right? They should have an S. If their mod can't work on S, shouldn't be on the fucking system. Fuck back to Nexus. Because I guarantee you, that's the thing is, like, and again, nothing wrong with Nexus. Like, it's a lot of people that come in and they, like, think that it's simple. Like, I'm going to basically take my PC mod and just monetize it and fuck over the console players. Doesn't know who or what they are anymore. I think the thing is with Assassin's Creed is that they realize that they will get far more, like, a far larger audience if they kind of do their more, like, role-playing game sort of thing. But obviously the problem with that is... Undo. The problem kind of with that, essentially, is that they forgot about their fans, which is sad. So the next Xbox, sure. So I'm excited too. If you're on a Series X, no, oh no. I apologize. I apologize if you like. At no point was I ever directing rage towards you. I was directing rage towards mod authors. If you were on Series X, then you should have no issue. You just download Tatooine on the creations on Xbox, and you download Mos Eisley, and they just work. I've done it before. The reason I kind of went a bit, is because that mod supposedly does not work on the Series S. But yeah, this is me. I can be very loud. I'm Irish. Here's the base for everything. If the base is good. Yeah, exactly. But Black... I really want to watch Black Sails. Because apparently it's quite good. Said it might be over $100. I'm very hesitant because my biggest problem is like... I don't mind the cost necessarily as long as they give us a good year and a half notice in advance. Black Flag, there's a new event coming out for Black Flag. Tomorrow, they're basically showing it. Windrose does look good. I just wish it was, but my biggest concern with obviously with the whole, the new, PC hybrid is I wanted to be a PC. I wanted to be an Xbox. I wanted to, like, play with other console players, like both Xbox and PlayStation, which is valid. Basically, just want to be able to use my controller And I mean, these days it's kind of impossible because Xbox make it so difficult for like they make it so difficult for you to just play crossplay. Like on PlayStation, I believe you can turn off crossplay with PC players, which is fucking awesome. Nothing against PC players, but sometimes, well, there is. Sometimes I feel like they're cheating bastards. They're not, obviously, but some of them are. But because Xbox's infrastructure is PC and Xbox, you can't do it. And I feel like if it's going to be half and half, it's going to just be more problematic and you're just going to have to stick with it. And in games like Halo, I don't mind it because I think Halo is one of the few games where like Xbox players will tend to dominate in competitive. But like in other games and stuff like Call of Duty, I feel like any kind of game, I know victory, and it's hard because I wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't. I have no problem, you know, like PC players jumping in and we playing like, you know, PvE style games like say like 76. Same. Halo is the reason I have an Xbox. 100%. Game wars between PC are gonna be crazy. Well, I mean the war essentially was over, and then like it was reignited over stupid shit. Like there shouldn't be a war. You know, we're trapped in our consoles. Not necessarily trapped, but like we kind of like you can if you want to turn off crossplay on Xbox, you're essentially limiting yourself to just Xbox players, which that's not like the load times. I remember playing Arc Raiders, for instance, right? Arc Raiders is mainly PC. When I turned like I could get into a game in a minute. When I turned off crossplay, it took me 10 minutes to load into a game. Don't get me wrong, PC has a lot. Look, it comes down to personal preference. You know, I have a PC. My PC is probably 3 times as powerful as my Xbox. These days, probably the same price as my fucking Xbox. But I use it mainly for content creation, for streaming, and like on occasion when I'm doing videos. I prefer my Xbox for sitting down and just holding the controller in my hand and, you know, having some fun with it. I have never played Naval Action. What is that? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a goddamn fucking figurine. There's new collectibles, if you're not aware, and I've been trying to find them. They're like random chance in them. And knowing my luck, I'm gonna find the same fucking one again. There was that. I've been looking at that Hold Fast. Anybody played it? It looks quite cool. I'm really hesitant to buy games these days. The PC work, so I exclusively. That's kind of. I feel like that's how like a lot of people. Oh. Well, let's pray that you don't care about achievements, Nick, because you'll either need to spend probably over thousands of hours or do this. I hope I hear more better news about Xbox than PS. Most of the Steam and Xbox thing is very cool. I think the idea of like allowing players to kind of, you know, have more access to more of their stuff is very cool. Don't get me wrong, there is sometimes I will. Hello there, Paul. Sometimes I got PC 20 miles Skyrim, never look back. And that's kind of the big thing with PC. The big difference is obviously you have a lot more customizability. Like if you like my Xbox Pro, that's how I do when I play Shadow. I fucking tried. I tried for maybe 4 hours playing DayZ, a modded DayZ server on my PC with mouse and keyboard, and I just don't find it immersive, you know? Like when I and again, it's the sort of thing where like you know over time you get used to it, but I find that when I hold my controller, I don't have to look at buttons and things. You know, I just click and go. We need oh Jesus. The wipe for the TV. Fair. I've watched many humans spend thousands of dollars keeping up. When it comes to PC, yeah. That's the other thing with like PC and why I would get it. Like I spent, I think, $2,500 my PC cost me. It is a 4070 Super and a Ryzen 7700 and 32 gigs of RAM. The fact that I can't play Starfield on ultra settings on 4K and get 60 FPS bothers me to no avail. Like, I would like to think that if you're spending, I mean, realistically, if you're spending anything more than 1,000 on a fucking game, you should easily be able to kind of get those sort of things. I realize that when it comes to PC gaming, developers and kind of stuff, 4K is more of a, like, that's more of a kind of a novel, not novelty, but like more of a niche thing. More people like 1080p / 2K 144 hertz. I don't care about like 134. Give me 60. I guess only elite PC gamers use a mouse keyboard. I mean, more than likely. Let's play control mouse keyboard if you want multiple choices. That is the other thing, yeah, too. Like, Xbox tries to be better. It was a massive territory, but the console game was rubbish. What is enemy territory, Dutchie? Yo, can we like fucking game? Can you like give me one of the ones I want, please? I'm surprised someone hasn't made like an iPhone or like an Android / Apple app where you basically take a picture and it tells you the order of which you put them in. Which, I mean, if my brain was intelligent, I could probably determine that, but I don't have that level of autism. My autism is just going on random Wikipedias. Oh yeah, no, 100% business expense. Definitely business expense. But like, even like, yeah. Working usual now, you can finally figure out why Starfield is running like ass cheeks. It's probably just, might be achievement I don't get. Yeah, no, it's a fucking shit show. It's honestly a fucking shit show. This is bullshit. Now, keep in mind, right? I'm doing this as few people point out, this is very quick to do that. Imagine if I was running them normally. Each run with killing all the enemies would probably take me 5 to 10 minutes. And we've been doing this for over an hour. Don't worry, I'm going to grab one and then we're going to fiddle around normally. I can't use mouse keyboard, so I use controller. MS made it where controller is the only way I can play my game. I'm kind of in similar boat. Ooh, World War II era. That's pretty fucking cool. For everything and frustrated goes for 50. That's I'm guessing it's a mod issue because it's almost always a mod. However, that doesn't really help because if you're like most PC players or most people playing Starfield will have like quite a few fucking mods, you know. But it was always even oh god, and like hard reset didn't do anything. Oh whoops. How did I fuck that? Oh, there we go. Come on, baby girl, where's Lady Luck tonight? Delta, shoot that guy by me. It seems like I can listen to other streams usually stuttering or behind. I'm home. Is there no way you can like? Have you looked into getting something like Starlink? I would like to offer another alternative, but I think sadly Musk's is the only one that works. Because yeah, clear load order is only online. Always yes, clear your cache. But I think Paul is on PC though. I don't know how you would go about that on PC. I would, to be honest with you, I go kind of crazy. They should have. They should have. That's what they should have done. Victory, or is it Viceroy? I'm gonna go. Oh, it might be Viceroy. Is it Viceroy? But they should have done that. It would have been far more enjoyable to find them in various locations. Oh, it is Victory. Thank you. Okay, cool. How do you clean your cache console? You click the guide button. You go to Manage Games and Add-ons. You go to Save Data, and you delete that there, whatever your name is. You can also delete the reserve space, but that will remove... Oh, Jesus Christ, Paul. That will remove your mods, though. So remember that. He's imposing Elon Musk sunbed sub to me and trying to get me... Oh, it's crazy, like, that, like, there's still people that do that. Like, it's like, if you ever see, like, one of the reasons I think YouTube made that big shift to, like, being able to see people's exact usernames is the amount of times, like, if you watch, like, any big creator... You watch any of their videos and there's like some people in the comments pretending to be them, being like, oh, do you know, I've got a gift for you. Our provider is being bought out by a better provider. It should be good by June and finally have 5G then. That's fair. I will say I definitely understand like the frustration of it. We used to have like broadband and it was pretty crappy broadband. And then our like region was one of the first to get like fiber. And honestly, like, remember when the power went out, like, over the last year, like, my mother was like, oh, you know, yeah, back in my day, we didn't have it. I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand, mother, right? I grew up around internet, you know, like, not necessarily, but, like, internet is very prevalent. And I'm going to kill myself, for fuck's sake. Like, it's needed so much in, like, fucking, in today's climate. I've been looking for Moz. The only thing I can think of is needs more thermal paste. Oh, so you think it could be a legit PC issue? I heard Starfield is very CPU heavy, supposedly. What CPU you running? But then it was fine before, so maybe. Did your PC update at any point? Did you download a new Windows? All right. Bethesda, can you like just like can you give me some fucking like something nice here? Is it you know would you kindly give me some fucking which one? Oh shit. Oh yeah. Thankfully I was not in that era of having to dial up internet, but like my grandmother had it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? That yeah. Updated the driver. He offered me time about high-speed internet, but I didn't. I would have to pay them nearly 3 miles of line just around town. See, that's one of the downsides of like, you know, living somewhere like off the beaten path. I mean, yeah, it's fucking crazy how expensive stuff like that is. Like, they need to just make it a human fucking right. Basic human right. All right, can we, like, have a basic human right where my fucking game works and it gives me good loot? Hi, my name is Bethesda, and I'm gonna make it so difficult. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like dial-up the Commodore days. I was past that. I remember like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, and then I knew friends had like GameCube. Like I remember the like Sega. I just saw mine had to do a Unity. Unity will fix a lot of problems like that. I stopped in multiplayer and one asshole yank who never showed up in college. I will say, I do feel sorry for Aussies like yourself, Killzone, because it seems like it's getting better. Like, I know Flippy's telling me, like, he's able to get, like, far better internet now, but, like, I remember back in the day, like, knowing a guy, and, like, I'm pretty sure he lived in the bush, and his internet was pretty questionable. To be fair, mine was, too. We equally had questionable fucking internet back then. Part about collecting, yeah, no, there's no fun part. They told me to get my neighbors in on it, and we split the cost. There'll be 5,000 each. They really thought we were gonna. Well, see, the thing is with that, right? And this is where, like, I feel like as a company now, what like, do they not want to make a profit? Like, here's the thing, right? I don't know how like companies like that over there, right? But if they're gonna put in the lines, that means they're gonna own them lines, which means they're gonna own the connection. And like 20,000 is a lot of money, but if you're paying, if you're essentially going to be getting internet and you're going to be paying that internet for the rest of your life, it's you know, like 20,000 isn't a lot when you think about it. Like what? Like we're paying about like 60 quid a month, which like what's that, like 600? Okay, like maybe if we do the maths that way, like it doesn't work. I mean, okay, maybe yeah. I'm surprised. Does your government not offer like any sort of like assistance with stuff like that, where like they'll kind of help give you a grant or something so you can like access it? Because like, while I don't think it is specifically pay to thermal paste, but he keeps saying buy a new laptop. I'm like, you buy me one. Oh, a laptop. I remember I played Starfield on a laptop once. I loved getting 4 FPS, but then mine wasn't real. I played Pong and stuff. Jesus Christ. American Online 3. Army Pack out. Jesus. Bum, bum, bum. All right, come on. Can we please find the internet now? It should be. It 100% should be like a basic human right. Like some countries, like the sad reality, right? Is like, and I'm not trying to talk shit about like, this is not me on my high horse, right? Trying to be like, or, you know, seem, you know, but like there's like countries out there that like are in poorer regions, like in places like India where like there's higher levels of poverty, and like even like places in Africa, and like they have better like internet services and plans to allow people to, because internet is one of probably the best ways to get out of that's the figurines. I have 23 out of 54. Like internet is probably one of the easiest and best ways to kind of, you know, if you want to better yourself. 4 FPS, 45 more on your laptop, trying to keep up. That your laptop? Fuck me. At that point, you just whip out the Series S. I'll be like, we're doing this. 1, 2, 3. Do we have a 3-piece? I don't think we do. Close neighbors of my speaking of Starlink. The work wonders in my country, but our government doesn't like what Elon. Where do you live, actually, if you don't mind me asking? I'm guessing you're not American. To be honest with you, I kind of agree. Like, obviously, non-politics aside, dude's a fucking asshat. But Starlink is quite, you know, like, I mean, it's fucking used almost everywhere. It's like, just because of how reliable it is. About a quarter mile away. Oh, hello there. Goddamn. And that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense now. If there was one country that might have an issue with it, that makes a lot of sense. I have to use Starlink. Hey, you're on your other account. No, yours. Although I've seen that. I've had... Oh, yeah, no, like mine I had, like the laptop I had, it was like a 1050, I think. And it could run very barely. All right, game. Game, can we please get a fucking figurine? I'm partial. You have to put up Starlink for all the rural schools here for free, but no. I mean, they should fucking do that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, billionaires being a bit more humanitarian. Come on now. But, that's just me. I will say, I am a big fan of your biltong. I went through a phase where I really liked jerky, and then I found, like, biltong, which was, like, a South African equivalent, and it's so fucking nice. Always like thought like South Africa is like very cool, but obviously there's a lot of like stuff there that I feel like as an Irish person, I know that, okay, I'm gonna butcher this. I know that Nelson Mandela came from there, right? I'm right on that, right? But I also know that that for like the South Africa is also where you see those like police fucking like, or not the police chases, but you know, like where you see those what is it, not police, what do you call it, like basically like the armored cars getting like bank robbery kind of crazy stuff, and you're like, this can't be real. It's like, oh, it's real, fair enough. Although to be fair, I feel like Ireland could equally be as questionable sometimes. It wants to be everything and anybody, but at the end of the day, we're nothing. Yeah, that's most countries, to be fair. Can we, like, what am I doing here? This arseways. But, as a Dutch person. Did the Dutch, the Netherlandians, did they have something to do with, because I know South Africa was a... This is Africa, my dear boy. Sweating is what we do. Hello there, guilty. How's work? You're not missing much. We're just doing your favorite thing, talking about politics, but in a nice way. There's probably no nice way. What the fuck is that? How is this organized? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da. Armored cars was Italy. No, there. Have you ever seen the one where like the guy is getting like he's getting shot and he remains crystal fucking cool? The American tourists aren't telling you about their Irish heritage. No, not personally. I actually, that's a lie. Like, I've met people who like said they've come over to kind of like retrace their like heritage necessarily, but I've not come across people. Now, I have come across people online that try to tell me that they're like Irish and stuff, and like, I'm always a little bit like, I try not to be, you know, try not to be judgmental, but I will say, it does get kind of a bit, it gets a bit like kind of tedious when like people try to tell you what your country and heritage is, and I'm like, Irish heritage is in television that you see, you know. We're not like fucking living in, you know, like little huts and fucking villages and super religious these days. We still live in huts. Yeah, that's the one I know. It's crazy obnoxious. I mean, plus there's like, I will say, tourism, don't get me wrong, I will not be like those Spanish people that harass the tourists because their government won't do anything about the price of the like tourist accommodation, Airbnb. Tourism is very much important. Irish aren't even cops anymore. Ireland was, what do you mean cops? Irish never really had cops. They've always been Gardaí, unarmed. There is armed versions. We're proud. Hey, I got nothing wrong with being like that, you know, like, I understand, you know, no hatred, I'm all about that. I'm not a leprechaun. I'm fucking 6 foot tall. I'm not a fucking leprechaun. It's definitely a movie here. Those cash rounds are being blown up. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I seen an article, I don't know how true it was, but like apparently it was completely legal for a gentleman to like have a flamethrower attachment on his car to like prevent like hijackings. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Fuck you, Wiz. Forgotten in German. Once an American asked me why we sacrifice goats in Ireland to this day, I have no fucking idea. See, this is where like I feel like, and look, nowadays I feel like it's the internet being morons. However, I mean, I always find that quite ironic. And look, I'm not going to get into the ideology that, like, politics is very politics, right? Look, but like, Irish people specifically, how do I word this? I feel like stereotypically the way Irish people are viewed or seen, like, over time, they've always been kind of on the other end of authority, you know. They've always been kind of like, they've never been oppressors necessarily. So when you see them in America, they're very much like pro the police and stuff, and I'm like, you do you, but like, what the fuck? But again, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I'm not going to sit here and say all cops are bastards, but I feel like the vast majority are. Anyway, no more politics. Guilty's going to bully me. Outpost to make a new ship. Game says no. Why would you need to move your armillary? Just disable your armillary. But Ash mentioned it. Why is Bonixer a dickhead? He's just very, like, he's just very kind of never had the power to be. Yeah, fuck off, Guilty. 1v1 me, biatch. No, I'm joking. He's just kind of seen as like a bit of an airhead. Like, he's definitely no Conor McGregor, but he's the sort of dude that like dodges taxes in here and like seems to care about the world, but like he's like your typical kind of he would be, what would you say, like your typical kind of, you know, like tone deaf celebrity, if that makes sense. He's no rapist to my knowledge or anything like that, but you become cops, you don't get beat up yourself. I don't know if he does a lot of charity work, but yeah, pretty much he's just up himself. Which, like, I get it, you know? Like, there's a lot of fucking, you know, if you're a fucking rock star, you know, you're a rock star. Plus, again, I don't want to say this, but the dude hasn't touched children to my knowledge, hasn't raped anyone. That's a fucking plus in my book these days. Which is sad that that's the fucking... And can we, like, fucking... You know who's getting fucking assaulted intimately? Me, by this fucking crate. But he makes charity and funerals, funnels money. Ah! Dirty bastard. Dirty bastard. Dirty. Guilty, you would know about these charities for reasons. Not that I would like to funnel money myself. I need money first. I want to donate money that I definitely won't hide in a Swiss bank account. Freight does own me. Can you remove the emerald area and keep it? Yeah, you can just remove it, Tanner, bro. You just go up to it and disable it. Watch warrior. I think you would like it. What is warrior? Bum, bum, bum. All right, I'm going to ask a question. Dong is not here, so we don't have our Supreme Tech Overlord, but hopefully someone here will be able to help me, right? So, what's all the help? What helps? What else helps the stutters? Keep your... I don't really know. No, he's supposed to give Scout School money, never showed up. He did get a flat. Nah, yeah, fuck that. Scumbag. Scumbaggery. Scumbaggery. Stutters and stuff, it depends... like, the game shouldn't stutter normally, right? Like, you see me playing now, I am completely vanilla. The only time vanilla will see stutters is if I'm in New Atlantis and moving too quickly, if I'm in Aquila City and moving too quickly, or if my game dies. When you start adding mods, that's when the stutters tend to happen a little bit. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, right? So... I've been looking at buying a tablet, right? Because Crimson wants a cool tablet, right? And I was looking at can we not, please? Because if you're watching this, I don't condone anything they're saying, and I think you're a very nice person. You offset RNG. Come on, yeah, thank you, Doc. Thank you. We're gonna offset it. This is it. All right, we got it. I need to fucking line these up. But I was looking at, you know, looking at getting tablets because tablets are kind of cool, right? And one of the ones I was looking at is a Lenovo tablet, right? Now, I have heard on the interwebs that apparently Lenovo is a brand that exists, it's a Chinese brand, but they're mainly like European. They sell to Europe and America. However, on AliExpress, you can buy the Chinese version of Lenovo tablets for cheaper. The only problem is they like run a modified OS. So basically, like, I think their retailers are buying them in China, opening the boxes, installing an OS that works across the country, you know, like a different country. Yeah, see, people have said don't buy it. And like, I'm on the fence because I would be cautious to buy it. But I really like the idea tab, and it's like $350, which that's not a lot of money, obviously. Well, I mean, that is a lot of money, is what I mean. But like, the price isn't necessarily... Well, actually, that's the whole point of buying it on the... Oh! I'm pretty sure I have that one. Yeah, I did get that, yes. I just need to double check because my memory is dog shit. Oh, yes, it does, Styles.
Alert. I have located the enemy. Total.
See, I was looking at the Galaxy tablets, and I'm gonna be honest with you, boss man. Hello, Outlaw. Because Dong has already given me like the download. Man's not here now. I also wanted to maybe ask him questions about Squid Game. Is that racist? That's not racist, right? However, the like S9 is on sale for like, it's reduced from 1,000 to 600. I don't think a tablet. I would be mainly using it for like YouTube. I don't think 600 quid is, you know, that's a bit, I mean, that was a figure, you're not wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this actually a figure? You can't store that here. For fuck's sake. No wonder I can't get the... Yeah, no, it has to be done in one playthrough. But I bought Lenovo Legion Go about 3 months ago and the Steam Deck sold out. I have a feeling they would skyrocket in price. I bought it, opened the box. God damn. Fuck me. Buy something, buy once, buy expensive. See, that's... To be honest, that's what people have been saying. Because, like, everyone's like, don't buy Lenovo. They said they track. See, I'm going to be honest with you. I realized that, you know, you got to be careful. But, like, what are they going to see? My fat ass in my fucking room and occasionally going to visit my cats? But there's validity to it. Like, people are like, oh, you should get the S9 and stuff. Because initially I was looking at the OnePlus tab. Because weirdly, I like OnePlus. The idea of, like, getting free gifts with it, like a charger and a fucking cable, which is so... That's, like, shows you how, like, my brain is not the best. Because, like... It's a gimmick. Also, I like OnePlus because, like, their battery power is really good. But then, like, I go down the route of, like, oh, is it, like, good for... Because I don't know if it's... Again, I haven't had a tablet in fucking years. But, like, do you need to get, like, certain tablets? Thank you. Yeah, Hurricane. There's the fucking tech savage. Hello, Don. I like, haven't had a tablet in years, and I'm, like... I'm worried, like, if, you know, you watch YouTube on a certain tablet, like, do you have to get a certain screen size, or will there be bars? Dong, you're the tech savage. Got a question for you. I was asking chat, and they were like, no. Was looking at buying a Lenovo tablet, right? The Idea Tab Pro, which is like €350. However, I have been told that you can buy the AliExpress version, the Chinese version on AliExpress, for like £100 off. But the problem is that they're basically kind of like they're like opened and like they're like loaded with a different, you know, thing. Have you ever heard of anything like that? Would you recommend it or no? I had an Android tab a few years ago. After a week, I was like, damn, it's basically my Droid. Oh, I will say I was shocked. Like I have a Samsung S23. That thing has a more powerful like chip than some of these tablets. They're like easily like, you know, like it's crazy. Like if you want, and obviously it makes sense because flagships, I wouldn't be surprised if it is. What if it's cheaper? Check out Blackview tablets, really good. I will have to look into that, Pete. Thank you. Are they a known brand? Like are they like a... Just looking for something to watch YouTube on. I really like quality. That's why the OLED was kind of swaying me a little bit, because I'm like, OLED seems cool. But then, like, OLED is just like blacks, you know? Yo, guilty. You want to rob me like an S11 Ultra? Let it fall off. Never bought Express, but I would. But I wouldn't. It's risky. See, that is my problem. Because, like, the internet is all like, you should do it. Reddit specifically. Oh, Samsung tablets, like, they're, you know, they're good. Like, that's what Don was telling me. Like, it's, you know, creme de la creme. Weirdly, Apple is supposedly the best. You Google, like, what is the best anti-warranty case would be. Yeah, it would. Valid. I mean, the fact that they, in the description, can't rob my job. That's fair. Could we, like, maybe send Mona in to do the job? No, I'm joking. Like the thing in the tablet they put in the description, they're basically like, before you open the tablet, please record yourself opening it. A7 sheep. Ooh, nice, Mart. See, I was looking at that because, like, see, my whole thing is like I'm like with tech, I'm always like, I'm so inconsistent. She would rob a TV. I can't fucking use a TV. Well, I can use a TV, to be fair. I mean, realistically, it would probably be cheaper to buy a better 4K television than, you know, but yeah. Buy from Ali, don't trust. Yeah, fair. You should buy my... I will say, I was actually looking, because the other thing I was worried about is, like, I was debating buying an older tab, but my problem is, like, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like these days, like, once a tech device gets past its, like, you know, a lifespan, it tends to slow down. I don't know if that's just placebo or if that's true. I mean, I have like an S20 that I use to watch YouTube normally. Lenovo, have the Lenovo sort of thing. It's good as long as it... See, that's mainly what it would be for, Guilty, just watching stuff. Because then, but see, my thing, like I was saying, is like, I'm like, I don't want to buy something and then be like, could have spent more. Because again, like I was like, oh, the One Plus looks really fucking cool by the... Oh, the Ultra. Oh. Email 51 carats. Hey, I bought a chair off AliExpress and it was good. I may have broke it, but it was still good. It was my own fault. But yeah, because I was looking at the idea tab, right? And the idea tab is like 3 something and it looks really good. But then they had to come out with like an Idea Tab Pro 2 and it's like 500 quid and it's got like a better display and stuff. And I'm like, do I need it? Probably not. Yeah, to be fair, and if you're watching this company I bought it off, this did not happen. This is all a role play. So chair, very good, very strong. I decided to put it on grass without terra firma underneath it, and the whole thing fell backwards, and I sunk into the grass, and I did a barrel roll and maybe broke the chair. Again, if you're watching this, you technically refunded me for half the amount, so, like, I'm not scamming you. Bastard, you know how hard it was to fucking get half of the fucking thing off them? Like, what is it now? Is it just a Chinese thing? That's not racist. Is it just a Chinese thing to offer a partial refund? Like, what am I, like, oh yeah, my chair broke. You want a partial refund? The fuck am I supposed to do with a partial refund in a broken chair? Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I might have to, I might go the Lenovo route. Because, like, I think the OLED seems cool. Fucking Asians. No offense, but Asians. Also, Dong, I wanted to let you know, I have watched, not trying to sound racist, I recently watched, did I do this Arseways? Yes, I did. I recently watched Hunger Games. Hunger Games, fucking Squid Games, new season, very good. I will say, I was wondering, I don't know if you've watched Squid Games. I apologize, assuming that you have because of your ethnicity. However, the acting is really good. Why is it when they bring in English-sounding characters, it's fucking atrocious? The Chinese can be a great bunch of lads sometimes. Sometimes, maybe. No. Like, it's just weird, because, like, the main actor's really fucking good. Then they bring in, like, fucking Betty Sue. No, it was, like, legit, bub. Like, it was the version with where the subtitles. They have, like, actual, like, they had, like, a Chinese woman speaking English, loads of Americans. And I'm just like, the fuck is this? No one sounds like that. It's because I know, like, what just happened? Make sure the tablet you can run Steam Link or Moonlight so you can stream more mod reviews from... Oh, God. Fucking hell. We pay more tax now ordering with Ali, but are better covered. Yeah. Like, to be fair, Ali, I know people talk, like, shit about it, but AliExpress is quite good for, like, buying, like, specific things. Like, if you know what you're buying, like, I've seen a lot of people who will buy, like, you know, like, parts for, like, tech and stuff and all that, and, like, it's, you know, really good. I bought a hammock that only cost me, I think it was, how much did it cost me? I think it was only 15 euro. That fucking fits my, bodybuilding physique very well. Hello there. Hello, Anvil. I was confused there for a second. Think it's good until, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't, like, again, it's like you're saying, like, when it comes to actual tech, but I feel like, don't have for TV, maybe the news, but most with the kids. See, I'm kind of similar, though. Like, I don't know if by choice, I'm weird like that, though. Like, I like the portability of mobile devices. Bought a blow bed for camping, and it came water. What the fuck? A water bed. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. See that toy number? No, it's not, Michael. It's not fucking rising at all. It's not fucking... We got one, and we got two so far, and they were the same fucking one. What shows are worth watching? My Netflix a ton of Korean shows. See, I've heard that like Korean soap operas are kind of on the level of kind of Bollywood, and I don't mean that in an offensive way. I am not cultured like that. I love that bed. Oh god, I've always wondered, like, waterbeds seem really cool. Signal and Juvenile Justice. Not on the level of Corrie. Do you actually watch Coronation Street? Nice. I haven't watched it. The way you're partial to the Owl Irish stuff, Guilty, what do you think of fucking, what do you think of Fair City? I'm wondering. Fair City, is like an Irish kind of soap opera. Very fucking stupid. I never liked Hollyoaks. I remember my sister used to watch Hollyoaks when I was like younger, and there's a lot of unnecessary sexual scenes. Process kit bashing hairstyles together. Are there any beers you would like to see? I'm not really a beardy person. I would like to see more hairstyles in general. I kind of like the... Yeah, Fair City is questionable. It's fucking questionable. To watch EastEnders, don't tell the family. Oh, don't worry. What was the other one? The like... I remember... Anyone ever still watch Law and Order? Not Law and Order. What are the ones? Fucking... What are they called? Not Law and Order. What the fuck is it called? Home and Away in Fair City. No, Home and Away and Neighbours. The Aussie ones. Home and Away. Hello there, Malloy. How goes it? Bum, bum, bum. But I would like to see some longer hair for men that isn't like... Well, I'm saying that, like, I am not accustomed to hairdressing, right? But are men and women's hair different in that, like, would long hair... Hey, Subway, hey, I must be part Korean because Subway is fucking banging. I'm a big fan of fucking Subway. If you're not being a douche. Who's a douche? Ads with stories. Oh, God. What was I going to say? Fuck, I can't remember what I was going to say now. What was I saying? I saw a movie about that. It was called A Walk Amongst the Gods. There was a hair difference. Women are more picky. I mean, that's varies. I myself am very picky. I am not a woman, last time I checked. But no, like, I mean, like, I love fucking Subway. I will say I'm jelly. Like, some of the stuff in, like, in South Korea looks really cool. Like, I like the... I don't know about some of the food. Man's hair is different. It's short. Hey, I like a bit of medium length, you know. The, what is it they call it in Fallout 3 New Vegas? The unkept bedraggler. Also, I'm partial to the kind of samurai-esque / Celtic kind of like medium Fuck, your mother lives in a... Oh my god. Stop giving me this fucking... I like the kind of the... You know, like the kind of the men's hairs in Skyrim where like they have the Padawan thingy. Everything of Tommy Shelby finally having an end. I haven't watched it personally. I tried to watch it. Ba, ba, ba. Just a skill issue. Just get the fuck off. Don't you come in here talking shit, Flippy. Don't you be like that. This release, the long hair mod is pretty cool. If you got long hair long enough to use the bridle and bar fight, it's too long. Oh, that, to be fair, I mean, there's definitely truth to that. Not to mention, like, as someone who, like, has, like, I used to have kind of medium length hair, like, not long hair, but, like, it'd be the sort of hair where you need, like, a baseball cap or tying it up. And, like, I'm always, like, I don't necessarily care too much about, like, you know, like, I don't know. Oh my god, did I do this right? Like, I don't really care too much about, like, stuff, but, like, I've heard that, like, if you tie your hair up and stuff, it can mess with your roots and make you have, like, you know, stuff like that. Skill issue. Fuck off, Ace. Come on. Although I haven't been in many bar fights, I've witnessed a few. And I honestly was kind of shocked that nobody really cared, apart from, like, the two people fighting. Like, it's crazy how, like, alcohol people are just used to. Oh, there's two people strangling themselves. It's fine. They do this every week. I'm like, the fuck you mean they do this every week? Me and my girlfriend, like, started watching it, but, like, I don't know. I did a stint in the bookies, and I'm going to be honest with you, after doing a stint in the bookies and going behind the scenes of horse racing, what figures are we looking for? Every figure. Oh, thank you very much. Jesus fucking Christ. You don't need to donate, by the way. I am grateful, but, like, you don't need to. I'm grateful, though, regardless. Thank you. That's just a Friday night in Ireland, no? I mean, yes, sadly. Been a doorman, so used... Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like... This is the thing with alcohol, right? It's like, people like to deny it, but, like, alcohol literally just... If you're a cunt, alcohol will just bring that out. You know what I mean? People like to say, like, if you're a happy drunk, alcohol will bring that out. Like, Guilty here is the rowdiest fucking, like, smurf this side of the Mersey. Like, you see her, she's like 4 foot nothing, but she would knock the shit out of you in a fight. And, like, I just, yeah, like, I've never gotten drunk, so I wouldn't, like, I don't know for sure, you know, what would... Did I fucking do it wrong again? No, did I? For fuck's sake! Undo. Bonnie just gets wasted on... Fuck off! I don't even like Tato. How dare you be racist? I don't know. I'd have had the high ground on her. Flippy, you're not actually that tall, okay? The time you sent a picture of your mother measuring you, that was like you were on a hill. For sure, but we do... Oh, there is a huge fucking drinking problem. It's like... And look, I have on the mentality that you should be allowed to do whatever the fuck you want as long as you're not harming others, even if you're harming yourself. Like, I went in a rant earlier about how, like, in Europe, they're trying to basically get rid of, like, smoking and stuff, you know, because smoking is bad for you, which, look, it is bad for you. But, like, alcoholism, I would argue, is far more dangerous for other people, you know? Like, how many people have fucking died because of secondhand smoke? How many people have died because some fucking drunkard? You know, not saying we should ban anything like that. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? But, it's sad, though. Like, I was never a drinker, necessarily. And, like, in my teens and stuff. Like, I think we're getting better at it. I've seen articles that, like, the current generation of, like... I'm losing the plot. Fuck's sake. Push it back. I just put my hand on her head and be safe. You think that, Flippy. You think that. All right, let's look here. That one goes there. I think it was normal. Oh, I was a product of that. Spent many a night in the pub. Nowadays, how did I fuck that up? What the f... Reload and save. It's, yeah, I feel like people are... I mean, everyone's partially out drink. I kind of wish... Crimson's tablet font. No. Well, I mean, yes, but no. I don't know. Yeah. I will say there's some benefits, like the pub I used to go to, still on this door. Maybe time to back out and find a better... I've gotten in and out a few times. Knew so many guys in college who'd be like, yeah, young Jim died there, choked in his sleep. Yeah, that's like... Shit like that is always like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, that's not normal at all. Not to mention, like, obviously, like, the old, what do they call it? The old showbiz sherbert, you know, a bit of the, you know, the old nasal decongestion. Like, when I used to babysit for, like, my sister and stuff, they'd be, like, 10 years older than me back. Obviously, you know, those sort of stuff has always been prevalent throughout all of history, but it seems like the showbiz sherbert only became more prevalent in the last, like maybe, like, 20 years or so, 30 years, well, 20 years probably. And, like, the amount of times, like, people, like, would be like, you know, there's, like, they say don't make drugs and alcohol. You shouldn't, you fucking idiot. Not to mention, like, alcohol is a depressant. Why am I fucking failing? I need some fucking showbiz sherbet right now. I don't take showbiz sherbet. The closest I get showbiz sherbet is one time I may have accidentally snorted some actual sherbet, which is a sugary powder that is a sweet. And Samsung, Amazon, Curry's, Ali, what shall it be? Yudong. But yeah, that hurt a lot. And I can't imagine what it would like putting an actual narcotic substance up my nose. Oh, and are you bragging about being able to take a narcotic? How dare you? You're supposed to be trying to be a bouncer, you know? I mean, to be fair, there's probably some bouncers out there that sell. But like, you know. What have I done wrong? What is Flonase? The fuck is that when it's at home? It's my Model 18 Amazon Blackview. Thank you very much. I will save that. There are a lot of Nexus mods and crazies right now. I have noticed that. No, I'm trying to work in a hospital. All right, well then definitely don't fucking be ingesting the showbiz sherbet. Need a POI without a lock. I need something. I need something. We're probably going to have to give up on this POI. We'll do 2 more, and then we'll give it up. They have 60s movie. I didn't think that could be on console. Hey, what do you mean? My FPS is smooth. See, it's one of those things where, like, it doesn't bother me. Bouncers are the A1 source of drugs, allegedly. Inhaled oh, I used to take Zyrtec. We're going to do this one more fucking time. As a child, I used to fucking run when my mother would get the eye drops out. Isn't there like a nasal spray? I remember reading about like a nasal spray that they give you for sinuses, but it's like super addictive, and it's like actually like it's dangerous. I mean, a lot of things are addictive. Like PC, yeah, exactly. Ba, ba, ba. Go rich man's drug. There's never enough. Well, I mean, they had to go and kill Mr. Escobar. Wasn't he, like, producing very high-quality stuff? Now we get dodgy stuff. Afrin, it might be. The mineral farm Vectera seek, you just gotta run through space or ecliptic. Wait, the mineral farm of Vectera. Wait, there's a mineral farm? What? Alright, we're going there. Hold the phone, everybody. What? There are 54 of them? Yes, there are 54 of them. Yes. Alright. Spawns, not secrets. Did anyone ever see the mod where, like, POIs stay? I think it is. What's Crimson? Thank you. You guys need... I mean, I'm very grateful. But, I'd, like... Relax yourselves, guys. I obviously appreciate your money, don't you? But there's... You could spend that on probe tech. Don't actually spend that. Alright, so we're leaving this fucking POI and we're going to Vectera. I've been an addictive nails, but I think it might be that one. Yeah, I think it was the original Afrin. People used to use that stuff. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. As somebody who always talks out their fucking arse, I have looked into how to make my voice safer. Because, like, I talk a lot, but I talk a lot more. Tea is supposed to be very good for it. I've been drinking a lot more tea. Can you insure your... I'm assuming you can insure your voice, but I always hear about, like, people insure their hands and insure this, but as somebody who's had to deal with car insurance, I can't imagine them being like, oh yeah, your hands aren't worth much. Fuck off. And I'm like, the fuck you mean my hands aren't worth much? Vectera. Vectera. So we're going to where? Next to Argos Landing. Also, fun fact, Argos is a shop in Britain, and it used to be in Ireland, and it was really cool. Imagine a massive warehouse, right? And you go in, and it's basically just a crap ton of books. Like catalogs, and you key in the catalog. You lied to me. Where the fuck is the POI? Imagine like you key in like, you know, the books to see if they have it, and then it comes down a big conveyor belt. It's really fucking cool. I don't know if there's like more stuff. You gone through Unity yet? And what do you take with? I haven't gone through Unity, and I will never go through Unity. Unity is no longer necessary. Where the it should be within 500 meters, right? See, now, we all know what Bethesda mean when it should. Can I look at the fucking surface map? Got it there? You can't land. Yeah, that's not allowed. We're, it's only for, fucking Jeff Bezos and his friends, sports announcers and whatnot. People who ensure their voice. Oh, yeah, no, I know that, but I just wonder, like, how does it work? Like, I feel like most insurance companies do not want to pay out. Like, oh, that sucks. You know, fuck you. Their cat touches the beacon. Speaking of cat, what day is today? Gotta build a greenhouse on Friday for my uncle. I got him a greenhouse for Christmas. Me and my cousin got him a greenhouse for Christmas last year. And we have yet to build it because the weather has been dog shit. I have been informed, my uncle's like a weatherman, not really. I have been informed that the wind is going to be stopping in the next, the wind is going to be stopping in the next couple of days. Which, no chance in hell, actuary. I would rather spend money to a very large gentleman to give me a circumcision. I don't know why being large would matter. Without anesthesia. Crimson's voice ensures the value of a $5. Fuck off! A $5? Nothing really, Killzone. You just shoot it, but nothing happens. I just don't like the fucking wind. I get fucking flashbacks. Like, I live in the countryside. When wind happens, I'm like, if this fucking power line cuts down again... Oh, does it? That's fucking cool. I didn't know. I am said man. Come here, Snippy Snippy. Blindfolded. No, I gotta watch that shit. I gotta look him in the eyes. Wind, he says. No. Yes, wind. Yes, wind. The sort of wind that made it so we had no power for a week, right? The sort of wind where Crimson literally fucking was like the what is it, The Exorcist? I was like walking up the wall backwards because Crimson may be slightly addicted to having heating and electricity because Crimson lives in a fucking house that has an electric plumbing system, which means that if you don't have electricity, you can't heat your fucking house. Fucking Ireland's a fucking third world country, when in reality that's an outdated phrase because they were not aligned with the Cold War. Underdeveloping country. Reevaluate. Fuck off. What if I do my sultry, sexy voice? Or Mona's favorite. Mona's really proud of that. Whoa, what is this? Oh. Ah. Is this an indoor POI or an outdoor POI? Very interesting. We have... What does this do? We have, it's... Oh, what is that? What does that do? Whoa. That's cool. What was I gonna say? Anything new in New Game Plus? Nothing changed in New Game Plus. It's still fucking as dog shit as ever. I wouldn't recommend it personally. £2.50. Wow. I feel like I could get Mona to pay me more. I live within a strip of land called the Tornado Alley. Yeah, I seen like clips of people going into like the bomb shelter type things. And I'm just like, Not the bomb, but the I'm just like, what the hell? Whoa, I don't think I've been here before. Is this new? Welcome. Classic. Welcome to where the fuck is this loot? I have been promised loot. I don't see any fucking loot. Have you lied to me, Doc? Oh, found loot. So now what do I do when I loot it?
Enemies undetected.
What do I do now?
Updating parameters.
Do I go into space? Alright, so I'm guessing we just that was anticlimactic. Any my fellow, there's fires in Florida? I didn't know if you guys I mean, I know fires can be quite, you know, bad for last week's tornadoes. I mean, you know, if you're gonna get blown away by a thingy, you might as well, you know, get blown away. Ah, gotcha. Hello, Grandma. Oh, disappointing loot. Alright, let's see. Let's go to... Where will we go? Give fire hazard warning here. Deserted robotics lab. Sure. Either save scum before landing or reset with the... You couldn't have told me that to begin with? Deserted robotics lab. Whee! I got banned on League. Flippy, I told you, like, you shouldn't be sending racist slurs. You Aussies are something else. Oh, is this actually... This is one of, like, the POIs that I can easily fucking navigate. There's many reasons. He could have scammed people. He could have been sending unsolicited pictures of his toenails again. No problem, Doc. Many reasons. So, give an example. Oklahoma has a record for highest wind speed ever recorded. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm guessing drones are very hard to use in that region. Is that all year round? Sort of. Fuck, I forgot to save. Is that all year round? Fuck. We're committed. Very nice. Honestly, I don't even engage in, like, chats anymore because I would be afraid of getting banned. Like, I've had horror stories of people, like, people saying, like, play the fucking objective in Battlefield getting banned, and I'm like, excuse me? If it's an over-18s game, you should be allowed to use, like curse words as long as you're not, like, directing them at people, and even then, like, telling someone to go fuck themselves, like, that's not really insulting them. I've got chat banned before. I know. Literally, like, within the first week of meeting Flippy, I randomly get a message on Reddit. Never got a message before. And Flippy is like, "Oi, Crimson, I got banned on Xbox." I'm like, what the fuck, Flippy? He didn't sound like that. But... why did I say Grandma? Because there's someone in the chat called Grandma. You might have to click to live chat. Because... people should... kinda should be insulted. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, you know. Sometimes people need a good fucking kick up the arsehole. Oh, sorry, Delta.
Still operational.
My bad. Really, I haven't seen this POI in a long time. I like this POI. They really did tweak the POI thingies to not spawn as frequently. But as Mike Tyson once says, people have become too comfortable. I do agree with that. 1,000, you don't explode enough. I don't, to be fair, also, I can't read. I don't explore enough is very valid. Anything around here that I can loot? Oh, what is that? Abandoned biochem laboratory. What's that one? Okay, we'll go to the abandoned. I mean, yeah, the internet kind of has just propelled fucking morons into being moronic. Like, just because everyone's entitled to an opinion doesn't mean we have to fucking hear it, although I can't talk. I share my opinion more than reasons. I don't know. Maybe that was very PG. I need to keep it PG these days, you know. We need to like find a way where we can make like a POI with an obstacle course and like have like a, you know, like a kind of a boost pack. The new version of who? Have you ever messed around with the creation kit? One. Did I just go fucking backwards? Oh my fucking god. I tried one time, accidentally deleted something, and I was like, uh-oh. I think I deleted like a spawn box. Uh-oh. Granny, you're about to get it from Guilty, and not in an inappropriate way. Oh, how do I... No. Where's Lee today? Is he working? I know he said he was... I know he mentioned before he was like working kind of more. For anyone... For anyone wondering, what the fuck attacked me? Hello? Be very careful going really fast. And the trains... I actually find that one, it's really fucking cool. Like, the new PIs are really well done. We need to bring this thing to like fucking Los Santos Customs and like upgrade a little bit. Wiz, I've got a question for you if you're still here. And also actually Dong, if the tech savage. So we obviously have people here that have a lot of different tech backgrounds, and I've always wondered, basically, Granny, if you're not putting with Guilty's, or if you're not getting what Guilty's putting down, she's basically all the time. It's hard to do two things at once. That's fair, Granny. I think, what the fuck? Oh, it's this one? I think all Guilty's basically wants is like, just like chill. Make sure your stuff is in the right location. Because poor Guilty actually works hard in the Discord. What the fuck? And like loot you. Poor Guilty works hard. See, this here, right, is like why like you can tell that Starfields... Did you find the ship shop yet? What ship shop? This way you can tell like whoever like does the kind of the level layout design doesn't actually... One second, dog. I'm on a monologue here. Give me a minute. I forget things otherwise. Like, utility knife is cool for telling a story, but you can't fucking use a utility knife. The fuck is that? So, is like the flagship like Samsung / iPads, right? You know, like the really expensive tablets, right? Is it just for people who want to spend stupid money, or like is there certain careers / situations where you could benefit from a tablet that's over $1,000, like a powerful tablet? Because like most people are going to go the route of being... Jesus Christ, there's some nice sandwiches. Most people are going to go the route of being like, I would rather... You know, I would rather, you know, have a PC. Which both Guilty and my girlfriend have said that when I talk about getting a tablet, they're like, don't you have a fucking PC? Artist? Alright, well, I'm not an artist. That's fair. Oh, no! Motherfucker! Yeah, I use it for business purposes. Using an expensive Netflix machine.
Detecting no struggle.
Oh, I fucking hate this POI. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got something to do now. Give me a fucking minute. I'm fucking looking. Poor Guilty works very hard. Have you seen the proof of concept? I have seen that, and it is very interesting. However, as an Xbox plebeian, I will be very saddened. It doesn't collect that much dust. To be honest, it probably gets more intensive use rendering videos. Than, like, gaming. I prefer, literally, to use this when the artifact is hidden in a cave. A black hole. I mean, you're not wrong. Unless the money sink. Did I kill this guy? No. What the... Wait, no, I don't. This is a different one, actually. This is the one where it's, like, in a room, isn't it? That doesn't help. They're all in fucking rooms. Scrap factory. Thing is, usually professional artists use PC or Mac with drawing tabs like a Wacom. High-end tablets these days are capable of doing a lot of production work. Love Mac. Yeah, PC's cool. Well, that's what I mean. Like, can you, like, for instance, right? Like, I use my PC for DaVinci Resolve. Fucking phenomenal app, program, right? But like, could you, like, feasibly get a, like, could you get a tablet that could run and, like, edit, or, like, they could, like, you know, like, kind of render, like, 4K videos and stuff? So I know when I used to use it on my laptop, it, like, good luck trying to fucking, like, look through the timeline and, like, mess with stuff. Action figure from the mission to rescue Barrett. Was that in a random box? Because that can happen. Hello there, alien, by the way. Yeah. I'm really excited about the Expanse, and I'm also really excited about the other one. What's it called? I mean, Owls in general, their content or their games are really fucking cool. Hit him in the backpack. That's how we do it. How we do it. Was the yeah, no, it's definitely random. Well, I mean, it might not be. I mean, I'm assuming at this point people would have come out and figured out where they can spawn. You sound like you want someone to tell you get it. Oh no, I do. Like, I do want to get a tablet, right? But like, I'm just a curious individual. They're capable of it. Although much slower than dedicated. But the issue is lost of. That makes sense. Because I know, like, the surfaces used to be... No, look, Doc. The surfaces, I know, like, used to be, like, quite good. I don't know how good. I just remember them being fucking expensive. How does spawning work for the action figure? If you miss them in a POI, will is it... So, there's 5 predetermined spawns of the action figures on the anchor point. The rest of them are random and can spawn in loot crates, in POIs, and they can also spawn in ship captain's chests. However, the chance is low, and there is nothing protecting you from getting a duplicate. iPad Pro these days are almost powerful as MacBooks, but they can't run... Oh, there it is! There it is! Yeah, it's like the TV series. I was saying, hold on, what were you? Some of that, Expanse game looks graphically, thematically, like, makes me. It does, and I'm all about Mass Effect these days. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Do you guys in Korea? Is Korea primarily a Christian religion? Because when watching Squid Games, they say, like, oh god, but I don't know if that's just the translation doing a poor job of it. I don't think the Japanese, I don't know, Japanese have their, do Japanese have their own religion? I know the Christians arrived in there. I wonder if it's possible to get Miss Loot Box like in Borderlands. Doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Chimp Civil War is real. Which one? Oh, you mean like actual? Because I did see stuff about like different troops of marsupials. Them just killing themselves. I would say yes. Oh, they do. Okay. Japanese are mostly. Are they Buddhists? Oh, cool. I always like. There was always one religion. I want to say it was Buddhist that I thought were like super chill until I realized that like they also have extreme groups that try and kill you in certain regions. And I'm like, ah. Seems like all religions. Some have their crazies. Even the Great Serpent. Fuck, do I get out of here now? Do I have to jump up? Yes. In terms of people who has religion, they have religion like I have ship parts. What is over there? Unfinished hangar. Sure. I guess. Can we stop bleeding? Humans. I mean, valid. It has been as peaceful as it gets. What is that religion, Doug? Oh, majority don't have a religion. I mean, fair. Hello there, Superman. Ba, ba, ba. Religion. Where are we? We're in a swamp. Nice. Michael has a house over there somewhere. Really? The swamp doesn't have civilization? Why am I shocked? Also, we need, like, more... Yeah, no, there's not gonna have any PYs. It's a very pacifist... Is that the religion where, like, they sweep the floor because they don't want to hurt people? I don't care. I'm an valid. That's valid. I'm, like, very much an atheist. What the fuck is that? Oh. I'm very much like an atheist, but like I feel like given the vastness of the universe, I feel like they're like, I don't know, like it obviously doesn't have to have a creator, but you know, these days Koreans have turned more pragmatism and publicized cult committing crimes people have got. And I mean that's true. I was kind of shocked when I found out there was fucking cults. An aspect of that was cut and stuff. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% styles. I feel like there's a lot of things like that got the chopping board. Where the fuck can we go? Let's go to Cheyenne. Fucking Scooby-Doo, get out of me fucking head. Well, I met some nice priests. The Pope seems pretty chill. Then what the fuck is that? Abandoned fuel depot. What is that? Science outpost. What's that? Definitely atheist. Barrett. I mean, I feel like with the creation of Unity and stuff, if somebody can create the Unity, would they have the level to create life? Skeptic, I do not believe in the Big Bang at all. Isn't it? It is just a theory. Overly mocks human belief on several occasions. Of course he does. Why is my frame rate gone to dog shit? I'm not running any mods. Does it even fucking have a POI? I don't think this... Does this have like a... I love that we've been here for over 2 fucking hours, and have I gotten a figurine? No. Todd Howard, I am fucking appalled. Oh, we found the autistic manifold. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hello. Sorry. I'm a Jedi according to my oh, I seen that. Some countries can do that. Just for you, Criminal Scooby-Doo. Where are you? We got some work to do now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Arthur C. Clarke. That's the guy from Red Dead Redemption, right? It's like the main character. That was a joke. Actually got a hanker to play Red Dead Redemption. I never played the single player game, which I know it's a travesty. When people see how I build ships, they're like, Jesus Christ, he is on God level, you know? My creations are pure divinity.
Massive damage.
Gandalf. Yeah, Gandalf probably did say that. I wouldn't doubt it, given who he is. I played a shit ton of fucking Red Dead 1. Ready where Arthur's looking for Lenny, who was some groundbreaking. And I mainly played the multiplayer. I really love, like, Rockstar's multiplayer games with friends. Oh, look, a suit. Does the suit have anything? Oh, it does. Nice. Think he was cheating. Nah, dude's definitely using space magic. Alright, okay, my puncture wound. Like, am I not wearing, like, one of the most powerful fucking suits in the game? I am. You should build each of the Frontier upgraded ships from the trailers. The Frontier upgraded ships? Excuse me? What do you mean? There's, like, upgraded Frontier ships? Red Dead 2, played the fuck out of the first one. Very good. Red Dead was on sale a week ago, now they're charging. Oh, is that because they did like the remaster, I think. Didn't they like restart or like re-up or like bring because Red Dead multiplayer was supposed to be like dead. But I think is this the same fucking room I was just in? There's the Frontier. It looks mostly the same. Alright, why do I feel like this fucking place is never loot? What is that? Military post? No, that's not gonna be the one. We need to... Ooh, is it up here? Yeah, they do a slideshow of the Frontier bigger and better and bigger and end up with a full all new bridge. When is this? Was this in the Freelance trailer, or was this, Oh, so is it just a Starfield thing, or can you buy drugs that come in inhalers? Or, like, because I know you can inhale drugs, okay, I know that. But, like, I didn't know you could, like, they made them like that, you know? Like, I've watched enough documentaries and stuff, I know that, like, you inhale balloons, but it seems like a lot of effort. Just prove something, but no religion really knows anything about anything, and they mostly... Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Recording activities for later analyses.
Yeah, no, the cockpit is very fucking cool. Like, it's incredible. No, that's not... No, not the fucking Magic School Bus game. Yeah, there, yeah. Travel stop. What the fuck is travel stop? What the fuck is that? Might have to do that. Let's go do one now, shall we? Let me just check what travel stop is. And we'll go upgrade the Frontier. Ba, ba, ba. I do agree. Even though myself I'm quite atheistic, that's not a word. I do like to, but then I like knowledge. I like learning. What the fuck is that? What does this do? A button? Is this the thing giving people COVID-19? Thing that also turns the frogs gay? That I feel like the second one's a bit too outdated. Was that a fucking wall? That's a landing pad, Crimson, you fucking moron. What was like the Viking cockpit? Viking cockpit's very nice. I just kind of wish it was shorter. I wish it was like a version that didn't have... Oh. Oh, really? You guys are enemies? You light up my world like nobody else. Hello, I am at Stop and Go. Welcome. Oh no, nothing but rainbow frogs. Me. What the fuck? Oh, I have been here. No, have I been here? Yo, do you guys have fucking loot?
Go all out! Moving!
Did you just make me wobble?
Take this!
No, this is vanilla. On this save, when you see the counter, I'm playing vanilla. Loot. You fucking bullshit. Fuck you. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I apologize, Delta. Excuse me, you're dead. Whoops. All right, let's make a save here and let's build a ship, shall we? Let's why is my lovely. My game is also saving. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need to get him a fucking hat or something. The dude's problematic at best. Right, can I fucking save? Ow. All right, let's load my save. Where is it? Need to what the fuck? Bum 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 bum. All right, let's click the landing bay. This is we're going to be on my modded save where I have spawned everything. I say modded, but it's not modded. I need to be careful. I don't have one person be like, Crimson, you're the reason the dog shit ProTech mod doesn't work because you accidentally modified it yourself. The iguana. No, we're like doing a frontier upgrade. We're going to make it like B class. So it's going to have to be Nova Galactic. So I think like realistically we should go to a Nova Galactic. You know what I'm saying? Ever been so broke? Yeah, modding weapons is fucking crazy. Like, I'm like, this is how I am, like, in real life, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm always afraid to spend money. Except from the times when I'm not, and I buy stupid things, like a fucking pull-up bar that I can't currently use, because my abs are too big. Definitely knocks him a fat ass. I'm getting better at it, though. Wish there was some place where you could find a place that mods on Starfield that have been updated. I agree, Andrew. Bethesda should have fucking implemented that. What did Richard say? Supernatural. I never watched Supernatural. It is extremely wild that is not a thing. All right, let's. Which ship are we flying? All right, let's go to. Let's go to Seoul. Be-da-ba-ba-da-bo. Be-da-ba-ba-da-bo.
You are entering United Colony space.
You know you're doing good with your diet when you're like, do you want anything at McDonald's? And I'm like, yes, get me a single cheeseburger. Not a double cheese, but a singular cheeseburger. There was days when my fat ass would eat multiple. My go-to order used to be a quarter pounder meal with just cheese and 2 double cheeseburgers with a large fries and drink. Which, like, realistically, that's not that high calories. That's probably like a daily intake. Do you eat McDonald's much, Michael? Is there a mod? The Skull Shanner skill can be stealthy. Is there a mod where social skills can be stealthy? Happy to hear you eating healthy, I guess. Thank you. I know, you know, I'm joking. I don't know. You know, to talk about things, you know, they say better out than in. Oh, that might have been something different. I don't know. I know there's Cordic has the mod where it puts it on the thing. They puts it on like the when you aim. But I don't really know if it would be a McChicken with tomato and cheese. Oh, hell yeah. It is crazy to me that, like, I don't know if it's like an American thing, but nowadays it's probably not. But, like, chicken burgers, right, usually will have cheese on them. But, like, something twisted where, like, if you get a chicken burger or chicken in a burger, which would be a chicken burger, like a chicken fillet burger, or chicken sandwich, it usually is just like lettuce and mayo. It's like, where's the cheese? And don't tell me it's under the sauce. Support guy, they needed a tab that shows which mod you pay for. He said we would send that in. Yeah. Hello there, Michael something.
Stay safe.
You joined us at a fastidious time.
Sure. How about
We're about to upgrade the frontier, right? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fucking strip everything. And all we're gonna leave is this. Alright, so we've got the frontier ham. I don't know how I feel about... Oh, cheese on chicken is fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we're going to use the Magellan cockpit. Think of a new username. Michael's my first name, but something was just because I couldn't think of something. Chili chicken. Oh, that sounds very nice. I will say, if you're ever in Ireland, try taco chips. It's like our specialty. There's nothing about it that would claim to be, for it to be, like, anyway Hispanic. Where the fish sandwiches, cheese in with the chicken. Yeah, like, I like cheese on everything. I don't know if I would like cheese on fish, personally. So we got the frontier hub. We'll do a living quarters there, and we'll do a workstation. Yeah. Bum. Got a lot of paid mods I cannot play, like was Cryomancer. I thought Cryomancer was updated. Yeah, apparently their fillet of fish is quite good. I've never had cheese with fish. To be fair, like most fish, I'm not overly fond of. Raw cooked fish, probably not, but a fish patty, yeah. Tip when in Los Angeles, go to King Taco. Honestly, I would love to try actual like Hispanic tacos. So what is it? What is this? What is this engine? What does it use by default? We're using the Stellar Racer, which is Amandon. Okay, we need an Amandon engine. Do we have an Amandon? To make the Z machine, we'll do this. No, taco kind of, but not really. Because, like, I don't know where Ireland assumed that, like, tacos are spicy. Because generally, I don't believe they are spicy. They're just, like... But tacos is, like, a somewhat sweet with, like, a little bit of heat to it. Like, maybe some, like, green chilies and red chilies. Like, not peppers, just chilies. Or, like, sorry, not chilies, just peppers. And, like, it's very nice. But it is a bit like, you know... React, grab, drive. What one were we rocking? We're rocking a Helios? Deep core. Oh, we were rocking probably an NG. Oh, you're from Starfield to fast food. Welcome to the stream. This happens quite frequently. I apologize. What the fuck happened there? Yeah, so that's what I mean. So, like, they, for some reason, like, in Ireland, they were like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna basically take a mince. We're gonna kind of mix it with some red and green peppers. We're gonna add a kind of a sweet kind of mayo to it that's, like, more kind of orange than white. And then we're going to make it so that it's going to be covered in cheese. And I'm going to be honest with you, it could be fucking heavily. Supermax, despite being very expensive, if you go to the right Supermax, it's fucking divine. Their 10-ounce burgers are also divine. Or they're 7.5. They don't do 10-ounce burgers anymore. However, it's very hit and miss. Let's complete it. No. Yeah, no. Super Max, like MAC. Fun fact, I have to start from beginning. Hope Cremas will work. It really won't work. So now it's a pork tenderloin sandwich with basically schnitzel on a bun with... Ooh, that sounds fucking amazing. Hey, yeah, makes you say... Is where everyone in the halfway house gets hired on and probably judging, but I don't have it in me to eat there. I'm over here. Our standards with food and stuff are generally like a lot better. I kind of... What was... No, what we were using Nova Galactic engines, weren't we? We're using Relodyne engines. We need to use Relodyne engines. What are some Relodyne? Do we have any We've got... I mean, we could use them, but I don't really want to use them. It's going to kind of... Yes. Irish burritos. I've tried some. And by some, I mean I tried Boojums, which was kind of questionable. But yeah, no, Supermax is like SUPERMAC. Fun fact, Supermax, or McDonald's tried to sue Supermax over the term Mac, because yeah, and Supermax won, so like McDonald's don't really have they don't like own the rights to stuff like that. They're working out on their Unity, so that's start. And Andrew, are you sure are you sure that it's Cryomancer? If you're in our Discord, you can at Zone. Zone is in the Discord. Oh fuck, I don't have my fucking flips. It's gonna be hard to not make a fucking not make like a I made a new ship for trying to use a new cockpit. Hope to and have a tag opposed to awesome. I always love seeing it. A modded search for they spawn. Yes, they do spawn randomly. It's a fucking shit show. Don't really freaking. Sometimes I wish that like Bethesda would be like, you know what? We really appreciate. Can we go down? We really appreciate you guys and your shipbuilding, so we're gonna give you way more habs. And I'd be like, Bethesda, thank you. I really appreciate that. So that's living quarters. I'm gonna put the workshop down here. Actually, no, we won't put the workshop down there. We will push it. Is Wolfie also in your Discord? I'm willing to pay one or both of them to make an outfit. Mod achievement friendly. He is, but you can just all of these mod authors will be in the Bethesda Discord. Just at them in the Bethesda Discord. However, I will say, and I say this a lot, please don't like. You can spend your money whatever way you want, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say you cannot. However, I would be very cautious, like spending your money, like, you know, stuff like that. There is definitely some validity to you know, having like achievement friendly stuff. I'm not going to sit here and be like, nah, you can't do that. Get the fuck out of here. However, like, you're better off just running free. You know what I mean? What gives you enough? Random. Yeah, that's how it should have been. They should have just went the route of fucking how it was in Fallout. I don't know. They were really nice. Like, I kind of wish they would put more effort into it. Personally, like, I mean, I always want more. I'm an addict. Not in that regard, but I am an addict. Mm-hmm. Missing is the first step. That's what they say. You always got to capture the first ship. Weirdly, that the Z fighting isn't a huge. But can't get work done. It's not just. Oh, it's a hello there. Long time no see. It does seem to become a common thing. I don't want to be like, you know, sit here and be like, oh, you know, all these game devs are lazy bitches, because like they're not necessarily, you know. Well, hopefully it turns out that way, Ryan. We're working that far, but I'm very limited in my pieces, so it might. Very limited in my pieces, but we can. Why can't I flip that upside down? God damn it, Bethesda! I mean, we could use gear, landing gear. I would like to add ladders where I want them and not. Yes, yes. Honestly, Nick, it's like one of those things where like there's a long list of things that Bethesda should add that are no-brainer. And the number one thing is, why the fuck is it when we have a ship, right? When you build your ship and you go into said ship for the first time, every single door is open, right? And every single hab has ladders, and you open up your decorate menu, and then you could choose to remove them or add them. Much like how the hab system in the settlement builder, or the outpost builder, like, you know how you can, which I didn't realize, you can like select where you want to have windows or no windows? Like, why is that not a fucking thing, Bethesda? Using the new cockpit. Oh, there's a lot of fucking very talented builders. Look chunky the engines look. That's what we're kind of going for. We're giving them a bit of oomph. I don't know how we're gonna like make this come together. I might have to delete this piece and instead use another piece to prevent the like the Z fighting. We could use the bracer. Can you make a ship use a new cockpit? I really like the interior around abilities. So I have actually, if you watch one of my like, there's like in one of my streams I did one. See, I don't like how that looks though. That's the only problem. Is there other pieces? I mean, that doesn't look... I mean, there's still fucking Z fighting, though. Pop. Pop-pum. Pum-pum. This is a big fucking boy. But yeah, I did make a build with the cockpit, and it looked okay. It was very bare bones. Like, I highly recommend. Which do you guys think looks better? Having this, because we can do this one, right? Like that. We could do. I mean, we could still do that. We can put this in here. I don't know if I like how it looks. Mortal Falcon. See, that's how it looks. Oh, I do like the Nova. Yeah, I like the Nova braking engines. I think we're gonna have to stick with the we're gonna stick with like the kind of the slight merging I got a question for you, Mr. Shipbuilding Wizard. So part of the issue with the merging, right, is the Z fighting, is they're both on the same plane. How this would be very tedious, right? But would it be possible, Wiz, to make it so that like parts that are generally used to merge, like every single part, right? Let's say this part. Would it be hard to make it so this part is like not like it's 1% smaller? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because like part of the issue is that both of these are the same height. So the Z's is fighting. Tennessee told me that. Like if one of them was slightly smaller, like I mean like a millimeter smaller, it wouldn't happen. Would that be hard to do? I mean, I know it'd be a lot of effort. As I did with Deimos, I tapered. Yeah, that Bethesda should have done that to begin with. God damn it. That's why your parts look really good when they're like that. Where is our... Oh, I forgot we've got the new pieces. Xbox trying to find the mods have been updated. I know, it's a fucking poop show. We probably make it like Cross Heavy Industry was one of the ones where I'm like, God damn, this dude like knows how to build. Just because, like, yeah, it like the way when I see this, I'm just like, all right, you looked at Wiz's mod and thought you could do a better job, didn't you? Wait, hold on now. Will that snap in there? No. Oh, maybe. Actually, nice to see the original parts though, because most of them are off ever slightly. Nice to see some human touch. What do you mean? You mean like how it is normally? We need... Where are we going? Where is it? This cowling needs to fucking... Oh, do I want to use these ones instead? Oh, that actually kind of looks nicer. They kind of look way nicer. We're definitely going for like an ASP style build, if anybody's familiar with Elite Dangerous. Oh, you know, actually, to balance this out, we could put this on top. Let's sit there. Yeah, that probably like works. Yeah, that kind of balances out a little bit better. I'm not a spaceship engineer myself. The grid is 400 by 400 by 800, but no part is actually that size. Some of them are 401. Oh! Let's hope that's for reasons and not because they're idiots. Where's my wing? Where is my wing? Oh, I forgot we have these. And of course they don't fucking snap. All right, hold on now. We can remedy this. We can remedy this. We'll do that. I like it. Fair. That's very valid. I wish that... I mean, we could put these here, but the only... But like, this here doesn't look too bad. Which do you guys think looks better? The engine strut or the cowling? So I need to merge in one of these pieces just because I need to be able to... There. The cowling, yeah. Back, no, come back here. Come back to me, please. Oh, no, baby. No, come back. Come back. No. Fucking come back. Too far. No. Yeah, well, you're staying there. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Can you come here? See, now that that's there, you can't actually see it, but, well, you can... Actually, that doesn't look too bad. A bit of Z flitting. Cora... Hey, now, you don't be disrespecting Cora, okay? Cora's out here trying to make that ship a home. Not her fault her father and mother are fucking idiots. Putting child in danger. Why I taught her how to survive, and by I taught her, I mean Gary. It's weird that the drug-induced and also drug dealing snail has a soft spot for children, and not in the dodgy way. We're getting like a kind of an Asp Explorer vibe here. What's the problem? Ship needs a docker. I can give you a docker. We can actually kind of merge a docker in the middle, you know that? And that will actually probably look nicer. Docker like it's hot. Or tried to kill me once. Honestly, I don't blame her. You kind of have that. No, I'm joking. Could you not like convince her? What do we think? Should we hide it with the merge? Like so, or should we have it visible? Like hiding it looks better, but some people don't like merging, which I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean you don't like merging? Yeah, I think is the better strategy. All right, we need something there. We could do like a second landing gear. That looks okay, and it kind of gives us something to like. So I feel like this is a heavy gentleman or lady. We don't shame here. Thing is, do we want to put them there, or do we want to put them more front thing? What do we think? Middle or front? I mean, the position of them wouldn't. I mean, now I'm wondering if they're more forward and they do fire off. They don't do anything in game, but if they were to fire off, would they be better more forward, or would they be better more backwards? I love me some wings. Can we like wing you in here? Fire almost fell away. Hey, don't worry about it. All builds are respectable. In the middle, eating in the middle. Yeah, I feel like the middle might be better. We could do this here, but that kind of meshes with it a little bit. Although that wing looks. These are supposed to basically be braking engines, meaning when your ship slows down, they do like function in that you'll see them fire off like thrust. They're like brakes, which is interesting because like that tells me that like the way ships are like essentially designed, they're not able to slow their own momentum. They do look like amazing guns, and realistically, I might hide some guns inside them just because, yeah, reasons. Right. So the side pieces are where like things. I mean, we could put some thrusters here. Put a thruster there, or we could put windows. Windows probably. Then we can like we could put thrusters there, and I have turret braking engines. Yeah, I would kind of be on the same kind of thing. Like that's why like I'm a huge fan of like the I don't know if we have it. We don't have any currently, but the landing gear that I mean these ones that can pivot. Like see, this is my logic, okay? If these things, these pivotable landing gears, have enough thrust to lift a ship up and propel it out of a planet's gravity well, and the fuel source is infinite because the reactor powers the engine, or the engines and landing gear, then why can they not just have the thrust themselves? You know what I mean? Why do they not have enough thrust on their own? Where's my RCS thrusters? My fucking okay. Do we want to put these on the bottom? Yeah, that looks cool. Gives it a bit of a vibe. Give one explanation of how the reactor never runs out of juice, creates all the combustion. See, again, it's just assumption. We know that the fuel is used primarily for the grav drive. That's not to say that it doesn't, but yeah, it's kind of sad we can't put some parts anywhere on the outside, like freely without a grid. The problem with that is that would require a lot of processing power in order to kind of do that. Like, if you ever notice, like, games that tend to have that, like, Space Engineers, even so, like, it's quite limited on, like, what it can actually Allow. Your build, yeah. Like it'd be, because I mean, I'm assuming it also depends on the engine, because they could probably, there's probably games out there where they can easily do that, you know? Oh, do I not have the fucking, oh, I don't have the, fuck. That. Right, so what do we do? We need a shield first. Shield. She's a B class. And we're not just going to go 28T this time. We're going to use an Osiris. We're going to use a Warden. We're going to use a Warden. And we're going to put it somewhere. We're going to put you there. You need to sit there. Cute. Bum, 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 bum. I could do it, but you're right. The first render would have yeah. Like, I would love a Greebling setup. How the hell do you figure out this editor at all? What do you mean? You don't want me? I won't hide it then. I won't hide it. We can put it somewhere. Don't worry. We can put it somewhere. Where do we put it, though? That is the question. We could kind of merge it on the front. I would love guns between the cowling, but we don't have access to them currently. I mean, that actually kind of looks a little bit less jank with the color. But can I not, like, move it more forward? Like there. That would right there. Just a lot of time. Most of my in-game time on Starfield is this builder. I can do it with my eyes closed. See. The thing is, I'm pretty sure we could mount it there, but I don't know if it would. Hold on now. Let me think for a minute. Let me think. I mean, we could do one of the side ones, like this one here. Fumble through it to learn it. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of fumbling. I'm really surprised there's not like a snap point up here. You know what? Hold on now. Do I have a piece? Let me see. Do we have any pieces that like can snap up? Oh, piece? Maybe. Can I put a shield on you? No. Why could I put a shield on you? Because I would like to have the shield slightly off-centered, like one of the big balls, like say the B class. Like this one, I'd love to like place it like say there. But I would need a piece that we don't currently have. Like with this one. Right, we'll try it. Let me check something real quick, because I would like to have it just sitting there. But like we'd have to there, put that there, and let me just see. Is the game gonna be like, no, bro? Yeah, the game's not gonna be no, bro. Thank you. So now we just need to basically put that in there. So we need to put that in there. And we need to Oh. Okay, well that... I should have thought of that first. We'll put you there. And we'll drop you... I should have dropped it the other way. That would have made a lot more sense. Antenna. There is, but not in the... There's not one in the Nova Galactic. Like, I honestly think, like, every single faction should have a way to drop... Like, to, you know, like a way to... What the fuck? Every single faction should have, like, a way to, mount things. Where the fuck did that go? Where did you go? Where the fuck did you go? Up? No, no, don't go up. I want you to go down. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. That's what I want to do. Do here. If you tell me that this isn't gonna fucking fit, game... There you go. Got it. What is going on there, Michael, is I am merging, which basically allows you to push pieces inside of other pieces. Like, for instance, my grav drive and reactor are inside one another. If I put you in my pocket, are you going to end the stream? Not yet. I'm still going to build this ship. We'll be here for another 20 minutes, probably, depending. Now, the question is, do we want to keep that like that, or do we want to have, like... How would that look? I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I think maybe we should keep it off. The mobility is not the best. But then, did the Frontier ever have mobility? No. Actually, it probably did. Alright, we need weapons now. Actually, I don't like those gaps there, but we could put weapons in there. I kind of want to use one of... Does that look? Oh, that actually will work. Cool, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. And the reason, actually, that I can mount weapons, that actually looks quite cool. Weapons. So, B-class, obviously an exploration vessel. We need lasers. We'll go with some dragons. Get a dragon there. And a dragon there. Sadly, there is no wider Nova Galactic cockpit unless you go, like, really fucking crazy. And then I don't like them autocannon. We've got the KEs. So we can put them there. Sorry, I had to go home. How goes it? Hello, Guilty. Clipped to the small demos wings can be clipped in. Yeah, they can, which I really like, and usually I would do that. How are you, Guilty? ACS Demos is fucking phenomenal. I heard the creator likes to prowl in this chat. We want to do missiles. Don't worry, I've got equipment schematics on this. And some missiles. Was work fun, Guilty, or was it questionable? I have some gear. Like, I have the Stellar. Maybe not that one. That one. Now, do we do two, or do we... No, one I think is enough. I mean, we could probably snap another one. Hey, we got little thingies. Or do we do that one? Stable on the system. Oh, hell yeah, when's it coming? Antenna, it's an antenna made asymmetrical. Yeah, some of the antennas are asymmetrical, which is really... I think they're all asymmetrical. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. That one... No, they're not. Oh, yeah, no, they are. They are. Is that one asymmetrical? It is. Okay, cool. And then we have, like, the shield refractor unit. Fuck it. Why not? I don't know what we would do with that, but we'll put it here. I mean, don't put two of the same. Yeah, that's what I was doing. We're going to go asymmetrical because I like them being... I don't know. Do you know, Wiz? as you dive into the, I always ask you, and it's probably, you probably don't even worry about that stuff. Do all of these things, do they stack? I don't know. You probably don't even dive into the like the stats and stuff, so it's probably not a question you'd be able to answer. But yeah, I always wonder that. Like, if I have like a 10 and a 20 to stack, we must imagine we get set units and supposed to be code or 6, so you guess the code name. The code name, British. Does anyone know a way to find? Sadly, Michael, there is no way to find when they're on sale. Even the creators aren't aware. Really? Lol. I mean, that's fair, though. That makes sense because, like, nobody's going to be, like, looking that closely. At least the Scan Jam Production don't. Oh, they don't? Oh. Damn it. I kind of wish they would. All right, so the ship is done. We need a good color scheme. So we'll do, like, go bright white. And then, what are Constellation's color scheme? Is it blue or is it... What is their color scheme? Black and black? That's not very Constellation. I kind of like the orange. And then what about... See, this is my one issue I have with this goddamn game, right? Is a Bethesda issue. Fucking certain things are made of materials that are like a lot different. So notice how this white is different than this white. Hello there, X. Red, navy, yellow. We can do red, navy, yellow. Bam, bam, bam. Red, yeah. Oh, okay, maybe 2 red. Let's go like a brighter red. All right, that's, so they're like every fucking color in the rainbow. God damn it. I actually like I like that color scheme there. We need a darker blue. Yo, Guilty, what's the chance? You should do with that one. I don't know if you ever heard of the time, there was like a specific, like a father who was high up in Apple, and he leaked the newest iPhone, so his daughter could like try and get a break on YouTube, like break it big. That looks kind of pink. You should definitely do that with Fable. Like, I know a guy, red and blue. What are we thinking, guys? Like, I could go more in detail with this, but this is where, like, the color scheme. Sometimes I really wish I could just randomize the color scheme. White, red, gold, and blue. And we're going with red, but we're gonna like use some like orange accents. Our manager got suspended for playing the new COD a week before release. Anyway, he's back and still does it. To be fair, if Halo randomly appeared one day, I'd be like, "Oh, Halo!" Right. We do the landing gear the same color. Literally said, whoever the grass is, get over yourself. I remember Deadly used to work in Game. So Game is like kind of GameStop for America, or for Britain. And I remember, like, she was like, oh shit, I mean, not Deadly, just another person that I may have been in a relationship with that was British, but definitely not Deadly. This person who was definitely not Deadly, may or may not have, showed me, like, the Destiny stuff when it was, like, super early. Definitely wasn't Deadly, though. I mentioned it wasn't... Yeah, Margaret. Hello there, Jakob. Definitely wasn't Deadly. Can we just make that very clear? It wasn't Deadly. No, no, definitely wasn't. Does that like work? Like legally speaking, if I like tell a true story, right, but like make it super vague, can like could said person get arrested? I didn't steal the Samsung telly. It was someone called Ruby. Ruby. Yeah, no, definitely. Allegedly. We need to make the windows a little bit better. Also, you know what I found out, which is quite interesting? So, I don't know if where you guys live, right? Like, so people use dogs to protect their properties and stuff, and people have dogs to, like, you know, like dogs to protect their houses and stuff. Did you know if someone breaks into, and this doesn't apply to America, because in America you can shoot people dead for validity, which is fair. I'm not judging you, America. I personally think if somebody breaks into my house, I should be allowed to shoot them dead if their intent is to harm me or potentially take my Xbox. Oh, that's it. Anyway. Oh, in Ireland and in most of Europe, if somebody breaks into your like house, right, and your dog attacks them, they can do you for like your dog attack. You can get in trouble for your dog attacking them, even though they broke into your house, and they can even like get it so they can get the dog put down, which is honestly fucking moronic. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I know this is probably going to sound a little bit stupid, but if I was ever in an instance where like somebody tries to put my dog down, no chance in fucking hell. I will flee to Colombia with my dog. I don't know why Colombia. I feel like I wouldn't be made for the climate personally, but we'll give it a go. It is very stupid, to be honest with you. My dog going missing? Oh god, no. How did that work? Well, no, that's what I mean. Like, even if you have warning signs, those warning signs mean absolutely nothing. Never find the body. You can't even defend yourself. So, see, over here we've gotten a little bit better. There was a gentleman that shot and killed somebody that had been harassing him and stealing from him for years and years and years. And he went to jail, but there was massive uproar to the point where basically the whole thing was rescinded. And like now you have like, you know, like the probable cause to defend yourself and stuff. What happened, Guilty, though? Explain. Same in Korea. There's been cases where people have robbed their home and defending themselves end up hurt. Oh yeah, no, it used to be like, not anymore, thankfully. However, in public, it's a bit finicky. Like, generally speaking, as long as you say the term, I was fearing for my life, you can get away with a lot of things. But then it depends. What if the dog identifies as a cat? Which is weird, because cats, it's completely fine for cats to attack you. I protect my property myself for someone banging in, and I can be... Yeah, it's crazy. Rupert, my dad's robber, he escaped, and he was asleep at a local church and pissed everywhere inside it. They were... Oh, Jesus. Like, I will say, right, like, I'm kind of glad that, like, I'm kind of glad that, like, you know, like, back then things were chiller. Like, I used to have a Rottweiler cross Labrador dog when I was younger. He was huge, like a fucking tank, right? And he would look super scary, but he wasn't. And he used to break out, and he used to run up to my, like, primary school, and he'd be chilling at the gate. And, like, nowadays, like, with how, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's just dog owners have gotten more fucking idiotic, or maybe we, like, as people are more, like, afraid. But, like nowadays, you know, like, I'd be nervous about dogs being around my children. But, like, back then, I was like, oh, that's just Billy, that's my dog. What did you say, alien? At home and found him just staring. What did you say prior? Fuck, I didn't see your prior message. Let me scroll up. You didn't... Hold on now. You didn't say anything prior. What the fuck? I used guard skunks. Guard. Got him as guard and called him Rupert and wondered why he's chill. Dude is super chill. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did see. I have an English Mastiff named Bubba. He played with the school kids walking home, but he cornered the water guy and just stared him down or letting him move. Yeah. I mean... As much as, like, I love dogs and stuff, but I can understand not everyone. Like, people are afraid of dogs, and I get it. I've had run-ins. I'm afraid of horses, personally, because horses have attacked me. But, they are. But, again, it's how you raise them. Like, you know? Like, it's kind of like, you know... I would always like to think, you know, that, like our dogs are chill. But I'd be cautious of, like, you know, certain people being near them because I wouldn't want anybody to ever get attacked by them. Add one. Oh yeah, no. We've had quite a few that were like super. Can I really not get any brighter than that? Are we serious, game? Horses are fucking arseholes. I've been attacked by multiple horses. Oh, you can get vicious. It's weird though, because like smaller dogs tend to be vicious. They got that small dog syndrome. Is that where you get it, Guilty? Honestly, why does this look like some sort of nerf thing? The color scheme is dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. Should we, like, keep the color scheme, or should we just go back to white? Isolate them. See, that's what happens when you spend too much time. Ellison still got pit bulls. Oh, yeah, no, they can. Like, the thing is, dogs... I'm more of a lion, to be honest. Belly rub syndrome. Like, I mean, dogs... The thing is, like, with dogs, is they're how you train them. Like, our dogs are, like, not... Our dogs would do damage to you, but not intentionally, just because they're fucking idiots. They're too big. And they, like, come running at you, and if you're not built like a fucking shit brick house like myself, they will run into you trying to jump up on you, and they will send you flying. You know? I hate goats. Oh! My granddad used to have goats on the farm. I used to fucking love them, because we'd, like, fight one another. And, oh, I fucking love goats. The goats are fucking... Goats and geese are some of the best fucking guard dogs. Like, they're just, yeah, because, like, nobody fucks with a goose, because you think, oh, it's just a goose, but then it comes running at you, and you're like, oh, hell no. It's not even that, well, I mean, that is true, Xandros, but, like, I've had, like, my uncle used to do a lot of horse stuff back in the, like, when he was a lot younger, and, like, I used to always help him, and the amount of times, like, horses would just fucking, like, rear up and try and, you know, molest me. Oh, yeah, dogs will knock you clean off your feet, big dogs. Let's see. That's part of the thing is, like, what you need to have, like, you need to train big dogs to not jump. Like, if they're constantly outdoor kind of dog, like, our dogs are always outdoor, like, they love when you come out and chill with them, but they're not, like, they're not used to it. Chases me through a field and stopped and said, no, knock me. What? I just imagine the idea of you getting chased by a fucking goat. Geese don't have teeth or claws. What the hell are they? That's what I mean. They're far more fucking aggressive than they need to be. I also love the videos of, like, they'll aggressively... We're going back to white. They'll just, like, aggressively, like, assimilate, like babies. You know, like baby geese. They'll just, like, arrive as, like, pack animals. Be like, mine now. And it's like, what do you mean yours now? All right, we'll do that. Can't afford to test him or I would. My lab possibly Great Daniacs Wolf. I mean, dog's always coming back. What are you doing with that toy? He's searching for toy figures. We're working on it. The ship colors look like my vape. Yeah, no, we have to change that. We're not doing vape stuff. I wish the colors... See, the color scheme of things fucking bother me. Everything is a different fucking color. Rattlesnakes. I always wonder, like, massive snake and stuff. Because, like, in theory, right, big snakes... like pythons and stuff, they'd make shit guard dogs because while, yes, they are very dangerous, they're not... Hold on, am I right in that, like, they can't move very fast? Like, I'd be scared of a rattlesnake or a venomous snake, but, like, constrictors, I feel like I could outrun one. Now, saying that, I remember when I was growing up, a gentleman who was a priest came into our school. Don't worry, he wasn't looking to touch children, but he told us about how he did a stint in, like, Africa when he was, like, in his younger years, and he, like, had a friend out there that was a bit of a drunkard, and he, like, I don't know where in Africa, this could be complete bullshit, and he, like, went to sleep and woke up, and a snake had basically tried to, like, eat its leg and, like, was halfway up his leg. Jenny, my vicar's in prison. Which is weird because, like, that's one of the things you Brits, I always, like, give you the benefit of the doubt because, like, they're, like, generally pretty chill because they can marry. So it's like, why are they fucking in prison? What the fuck is going on here with the color scheme? Security's neighborhood home security's having a pit full of them. See, that works, but, like, then you gotta get planning permission for the pits. And, like, I don't want to have to do that. That's just effort. Like, yeah, like if I seen like a fucking, like a giant anaconda just vibing, I'd be like, well, maybe not an anaconda, but like if I seen like a python, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. I see some little like rattlesnake or fucking, like anything small, I'm like, no. I've watched Steve Irwin. I know that they can fucking leap their body like straight up. It's like a GG. Love to die by, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. I mean, if we're on the topic of painful ways to go, surely an explosion would be the vibe, right? Or is that too no? Just fucking send me out with a literal bang. Oh no, they're not small, but I mean like compared to pythons, and they're fucking you know, geese attached to people. Geese are pretty cool. The T and I asked this guy if I could cut through his yard to get to my friend's house. He said, sure. When I go to oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Small dogs, I'm telling you. That's why Guilty's vicious. Oh, full blue angels on the color scheme. Well, that wasn't the intention, but I kind of like what it is. Ba, ba, ba. Someone skiing in a lake near ended up in a water. Yeah, fuck that. That's what I mean. Snakes, extremely dangerous, right? But kind of manageable. Snakes in water, fucking run. And I mean fucking run. We can't run, but that's why I like water, but we are not meant to be in water. As much as Michael likes to, you know, make a living in water. No. If I can't walk in water with, like, some sort of weapon that could defend myself, I don't want to go in water. Yeah, no, geese are very good for that. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think, aside from anacondas and, like, I think most snakes in waters are venomous, I'm pretty sure. Oh, like 30 snakes. No, Guilty, you're a bit, you know, not well in the head. So, what are we thinking? Are we happy with the bill? Oh, we've got, like, stuff down here. Do we want to put... Let's put some windows down here. To the windows! To the wall! We need to make these windows a different color. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-na-na-na. It's the same as like the, you ever see those clips of someone's like, what is this animal I found? It's like a cool octopus. Like, brother, you're holding a blue ring octopus. That thing can kill you in an instant, you fucking moron. But then we're humans. We like to touch things. Like, even though there's like laws and you can get arrested for petting like animals, if I ever got in the wild with a whale or a dolphin, I'm petting it. I don't give a fuck. I'm a touching that thing. I might obviously, you know, you have to be careful because we might get, you know, we might have parasites. So I'd probably touch it with a glove on so I don't hurt it. What ship mods are you using? I don't have any active currently. This is all completely vanilla. What are quokkas? Love to hook up with it. All right, Grandma. Jesus Christ. All right. Fuck me. Now that's a bit, you know. I mean, you do you, but like, what the fuck? Yeah, I do normally like. I don't wrong. I normally like rock some. I normally like will rock some like modded parts, and I will do a video kind of the ones I recommend. It's just taking fucking ages for them to come out on Xbox. What the fuck did I just do there? Which is annoying. Come on. Yeah, this will bother me because how the fuck do I get that color to... Like, I don't... How do... Yeah, fuck it, we'll go with that. Perfect. Bam. Dolphins are very intelligent. I don't know if I would like to fornicate with one personally, Could live in Australia, I'd see a spider and be like, oh, yeah, no, I'd be the same. I knew mods, Starfield and Fallout 4. Fallout 4 got some new paid mods. They got a lever action shotgun I will be doing a review of, and I think some other stuff. Go Florida similar, Springs, go Discovery Cove, Dolphin, and... Oh, I would love to swim with dolphins. There's a dolphin called Fungi that lives, why are you shitting the bed? Why are you shitting the bed? Consider adopting pigeons. I always felt bad for pigeons. We like domesticated them and then just left them out to rot. It's like the poor fucking pigeons. It's not their fault. What's the warning? Warning is the masses. That's fine. All right, so what are we going to call this? We need to... This is the frontier. What's another... Let me... I don't have... Can somebody use the thesaurus to come up with... That's not how you say that word. Can somebody use a thesaurus to tell me, like, other words similar to frontier? You get fun. Yeah, see, I understand. Like, I get it from a like animal conservationist point of view, Dong. But sometimes I need to touch things. But the shark attacks, controversial. But the shark attacks and they kill the sharks. Like it other. Yes, I agree. I personally think that sharks usually will attack on very few occasions. Like, don't get me wrong, bull sharks and tiger sharks are assholes, right? However, great white sharks, no. Most sharks, when they bite, it's accidental, as in they're testing you, right? There's been a few people that have died. Like, there was one recently, I think, where they got in the water where they were being chummed, where the sharks were being, like, the water being chummed. That's your fucking fault. Also, sharks are like, shark attacks are super rare. I would love to swim with a great white shark, just because they're such majestic creatures, and they're so, like, underappreciated. That's what I mean. Shark defense, 100%. Wild West, Yonder, New Horizons. New Horizons sounds kind of cool. What else we got? Bull sharks are fucking assholes. Aren't they the only sharks that can swim in fucking fresh water? Frontera, Final Frontier. Well, I like the New Horizons. I'll rename. Song, okay. What does Song Young mean? I like that. Let me spell that. That's one of the guys from Squid Game. No, that was racist. I apologize. That was a joke I recycled from the Sidemen. Oh, yeah, I like that. Does Korean... See, now this is what confuses... Oh, we had this conversation before. So is that written differently in, like, Korean words? Like, do you use hieroglyphics? That's not the right terminology. You know what I mean, though? Like, the Japanese have their things, and Chinese. Does Korea also... We probably had this conversation. Does Korea also have that? Or, like, do you write it in English? Because it's quite fascinating that you can translate if you do. Yeah, so you can... That's really cool that you can translate that into, like, English, but also translate into something different. That's fascinating. Because, like, with Irish, like, we just translate English, you know what I mean? Like, Irish, which, yeah, that's really fascinating. All right, we're going to call it that. How do you pronounce it? Shang-un? Shangen? Confirm. All right. The Dutch state should charge them. Charge them. Shark does self-defense. Asian do you read old Egyptian? Close enough, we'll go with it. Quinjet. So you didn't get a single figure? No, I fucking didn't get... I got two that were fucking copies. Fucking bullshit. Nice. I need to make a save of this. Well, I'm gonna do a review of this. This is our C-Class Frontier. Ugh. It also sounds so bad. I think Asian comes up dong. Well, it's like cultural appreciation. Some people have inferred me to be racist. I disagree personally. They don't actually accuse me of racist. I'm just very, like, I'm always fascinated with cultures and stuff. Hopefully it doesn't end up the same way. It's not C-Class. It doesn't mean it's B-Class. We're gonna make a C-Class. Let's take this bad boy off. Get a little screenshot. Meow. Oh. Feel bad for you, Dying must get 10 questions. Oh, he does 100%. He 100%. What Xbox? What Xbox event, Brandon? I know there's the hello there, by the way. I know there's the whatchamacallit, the ooh. I know there is the fuck me, how do I speak? I know there's the we'll get it eventually. I know there is the showcase for fucking hell. Give me a minute. There's the showcase for the Assassin's Creed thing is tomorrow. No, don't click fucking creations. Click photo mode. What is that? What's going on here? Why is my engine not? Why is the class letter goes in reverse? Shouldn't A be the best? Honestly, valid, very valid. And I don't know right how am I having a stroke? I don't know. Why is my fucking engine over? I don't know how to answer that personally because I think Bethesda, like, yeah, dyslexia maybe, potentially. Yeah, look at that. That's a sexy ship. Class C is the new. Did that actually work? Hello there, Mike. Go to Morocco and scream AP. 100 men will turn around. It's not. What does AP mean? Have I just said a slur? But that's like going to Ireland and be like Paddy or Tommy. There's like a. Someone's gonna look. Because you can improve it. Therefore, the next. Oh, well, we need to get on to like numbers or Greek. It is a sexy ship. Game Discord could be oh, Discord in Game Pass. Now I get behind that. I think M means massive. Everyone turns around. Or you can be like, is that Stevie G? Everyone's like, what? Apple is the name they use for men. Oh. We would say Bukel. Bukel is Irish for man, and Colleen is Irish for girl. Or woman. No, boy and man. Ship class. It does have ship classes. This is, look, I have played X4 Foundations. I like. Oh, there's like pipes. Go somewhere? What the fuck? Magical pipes. Massive gun shit would be great. Going to work, heading inside. Korean Egyptian had me laughing. I had friends from North Korea. How the... What do you mean you have a friend from fucking North Korea? Can we not glaze over that? Are you like the one person that's able to communicate with North Korea? Or do you mean like somebody who's no longer in North Korea? That probably is more plausible. I would like some fleet carriage. I can see when Discord is teasing a new feature to make Game Pass. Yeah, well, they'd reduce the price and stuff, which I am a very big fan of. Very big fan of. Get the job done. All right, like, I'm gonna be honest here, right? Tell me that's not R2-D2. That's R2-D2. Oh, shit. That was R2-D2. That's like R2-D2, but like he accidentally got ravaged by some Jawas and not in that way. Bro got activated. We said North Korea. I would love to go to places like that, like North Korea. Because I'm so egotistical that I think I could talk my way into making people like me. Realistically, I'd do something wrong and be shot. Doodle-doo. R2. I want to like see the art director who designed this explaining what they're used for. Yeah, see, we got the pipes, right? The pipes put out an EM frequency that like works alongside the ship's shielding so that the shielding can potentially minimize the damage. The dome is just because I like Star Wars. You're playing labor camp 5 years and you gotta apologize. I would rather not. I'm not built for labor camps. Personally, family permitted to leave North Korea to get an education. Huh? Like, I'm not trying to offend anyone here, and I apologize, but if you're trying to get your children an education or your family an education, I don't think America would be my choice. I know America has some prestigious universities and stuff, but, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Europe would be a better one just because, like, America and North Korea don't get along. Unless it was, like, some sort of, like they were trying to, like, you know the enemy. It does sound, like, very spy-ish. Like, I know, isn't there rumors? I'm never gonna, after saying this, I'm never going to be allowed in North Korea. Didn't, like, Kim Jong-un, like, work in, like, or, like, didn't he go to school in Switzerland? His friend said he was into BDSM or something. If I die tomorrow, it was fucking North Korea. Dong, avenge me. I know you have connections. Avenge me. But yeah. Well, no, it's not even that. It's just, like, I feel like, I mean, look, let's be honest here. Most dictators will send their children from any region to like Europe, because Europe, like Switzerland, for instance, the Swiss are dodgy motherfuckers. They make great chocolate, but if there's money involved or illegality and crime, they ain't fucking turning over shit to anyone. You know what I mean? Plus, there's also, like, the ethical side of things. I feel like if you're, like, a dictator's, like, fucking child, Europe is more favorably, like, they won't be like, let's not hang him out to dry, it's not his fault, his father's an asshole. Didn't, like, didn't Bin Laden, like, go to, like, college in, like, Cambridge or something, I think? He shagged mad lassies, loved Amsterdam. Oh, I bet he did, the dirty bastard. America has the most prestigiously yeah, they're kind of fucking pricey. They're kind of, if they're watching me through their phone, can they at least fucking upgrade my fucking phone so I, like, you know... not all Swiss, I just say. Mainly the Swiss bankers. Real pit bulls got connections worldwide, but not North Korea. I read some with Putin's daughters. Oh, yeah, look, it's always the fucking case. They wouldn't have their fucking family. Like, and I get it, regardless of who you are, whether you're bad or good. You're going to do whatever you can to protect your children. Even if you were a fucking massive scumbag. Well, I mean, to be fair, the Chinese are all about, like, sending their kids to kind of everywhere. The Chinese come over. We had, like, a thing with the Chinese, like, in the early, like, late 2000s, where, like, they were interested in, like, our fishing production, and they came over. Like, the Chinese Minister for Trade came over, and we're like, hello, we're cool, and stuff. China always weirds me out, because, like, there's a lot of propaganda, and obviously there's some dodgy shit with them. But I feel like the Chinese people are pretty chill, you know what I mean? But then all people are chill. You can't blame people based on their government, which is way common, unless you have narcissistic parents. You have rotation Chinese here that works in restaurants. I mean, speaking of Chinese restaurants, my God, do they know how to make some delicacies? Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm going to leave for today before I get fucking put on a watch list. I will catch you guys Friday for the usual stream. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And remember, guys, I don't know. Bye.